All right, friends.
All right.
What did we get up to last week?
I remember where we ended off. I mean,
the crack
Nazis.
Pretty much.
We heard
not even the best way to describe it.
We heard a big crack. The skeleton went thwack, and then we ran into the back, where we made an attack. And then Jack said, "Relax." I got this.
Yeah. Thank you.
You should be a bard.
Yes, let's.
I'm
waiting for Jerry. I'm waiting for Jerry, baby.
You said crack at some point there, right?
We heard a crack.
Okay, we heard a crack.
And then the big skeleton.
There's a crack in the wall too.
I was gonna say I thought you was referring to that crack.
But Jack's got the notes, so I was just trying to get into that.
I see.
Just like high level summary. Now for the details.
Level 20 bard
Session
summary.
30. Session 30. July 21st, 2018. In an underdark bar on a search for Thog, a skeleton bartender pointed us toward a group of orcs sitting together. That was the previous session, kind of. Daryl and Joy sat at the table next to them for recon, while Daryl cast comprehend languages to understand them.
But I didn't need to, because Meph spoke it the whole time.
Meph just walked up and switched him over to common.
Yeah,
it works.
Yeah, it's like, I look at
it's effective.
Yeah.
Ghost, Cedar, Megali, Meph, and Farro sat apart from them, ordering drinks and coming to the decision that the name of the adventuring group is the Todd Squad. Daryl's recon became much more fruitful than he was expecting, as all the orcs knew Thog and started sharing his exploit stories. Meph got up to intervene, using his skills in Undercommon to talk to them and pretend that he knew Thog. The orcs believed him, and although to the best of their knowledge they said he should be in Waterdeep, they revealed there is a human bard that he might be attending, as well as the fact that Thog is no longer welcome here in the Underdark. Suddenly, an explosion of shadow magic erupted, and the skull issued a warning as the townspeople ran away. Our group, running towards the explosion, encountered a group of drow praising Lolth, conjuring a dark portal.
Whipping each other.
Yes. Indeed. After taking all but one out, Cedar revealed the portal to be a gate, which Daryl dispelled. Waking up the one survivor, Grazed. Joy's zone of truth discerned that our next optimal course of action would be to scry on Vagath, the drow's mother. Then Cedar slew him with primal savagery. And he also talked a lot about cracking a wall.
So while I'm in this cave, can I make an Arcana check to kind of remember what I remember about Lolth? If I would know anything at all.
Or you could do either religion or Arcana, depending on.
Oh, sorry, religion. I'll do religion.
Cool.
Even though Arcana's like way higher.
Actually, that'd be a history religion.
She sort of occupies a space.
Yeah, 21.
A physical demon and a god and like a regular old just aberration.
Things get fuzzy when you're just super powerful.
Yeah,
okay.
Things got real fuzzy.
All right.
So what'd you roll on your religion?
21.
21. Wow, that's really high.
I rolled a 14 plus 7.
Well, so back in the primordial era.
Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Before the Big Bang.
There was an elven god, and this elven god sort of wasn't really an elf. He was just a little ball of energy. He would flit about different places, causing trouble, changing things, flipping from world to world, and to share in this experience with him.
Just using this paintbrush any way he could?
Yeah, really just slathering it on.
Alright.
And this god created the sort of primordial elves to join him in this experience. And these are sort of the first known creatures that sort of take on the elven subtype.
So the Dark Elves, they just love this guy.
No. So the Dark Elves were created when they rebelled against this god, Corellin. And these gods, this one particular elf, or actually this primordial elf named Loth, was sort of the main creature that opposed Corellin. And she convinced some of her allies to choose to become mortal and choose to tie themselves to one world. And it was sort of an enticing tale, and she promised them superiority for becoming this new type of creature.
Okay.
And so they took these static forms, and since Corellin is this creature of immutable form and new or sort of ever-changing shape, taking on a permanent form he saw as an insult to him, and he saw them as they saw almost as if they damaged themselves.
So would it be reasonable for some dark elves to be like, hey, we want a little bit of what we got before?
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, they felt a lot of resistance, or felt a lot of shall I say, insecurity over how Corellin treated them after they chose to become this. And Loth kind of the.
I got that to remember.
Since Loth was their leader, they continued to follow her and trust her over their creator, Corellin. And eventually, Corellin banished them to the underworld, leaving more of his mortal progeny on the surface as regular elves that you have come to see before.
I know a little bit about what they were talking about, and all that makes me think is that we should probably hurry and find that lady, because I feel like they don't really care about themselves right now, whether they live or die. They just want to do something really big and really crazy, and I don't know. I don't want it happening in this cave.
I thought you'd never ask. I'm ready to go. We're still relatively close to that craft, right?
You're standing in the front of it.
Yeah.
Before you guys got here, Farro mentioned he was interested in sneaking into it. I don't know if that's still your plan.
I've already begun sneaking in.
Oh, fuck.
I'm going to hurriedly pick up the rest of the spellbook pages and
Cool.
then turn invisible and join him.
Cool. So you just gather up all the pages you can.
Wait, where the fuck did everybody go?
There's one.
I'm right here, don't worry.
Meph clomp, clomp, clomp.
Yeah. I will follow 30 feet behind the clomping, because that seems to be, even if I don't have dark vision, I can follow the clomp, and I just want to be far away from whatever he walks into.
So it sounds like Ghost and Farro are going ahead, the rest of you waiting?
Yes.
I'm gonna stand back. I'm gonna stand back with Daryl, because I'm not a
Squishy.
Well, I'm a little squishy. Well, do you possess the magic to currently scry on that woman, Vagath? Or do you need to rest up?
I don't think we have the kind of time to rest. That's unfortunate.
No, I don't think we do either, unfortunately. So we may as well trek on.
Let me just. Okay. So I got a couple of options here.
No.
Yes.
I can use my attempt.
Blind spray.
This is all while we're walking into the crack, hopefully?
No, so as those two are walking, you two are discussing.
Yeah.
You see Farro, Ghost really disappear, and Farro just slink into the shadows and effectively also disappear. I'm assuming, since your stealth roll is...
Oh.
29. I was gonna say. Nice, you got a big one.
Big money.
Thank goodness.
22.
Thank goodness you
All
have a
right.
bit.
I'll just stay back here with my plate armor. And
So
then
you two
maybe...
keep discussing.
Let's move stealthily.
I want to say something out of game time if I can.
Says the one in plate armor.
So out of game time. So I have a 6th level spell slot, and I have a 4th level spell slot. So my 4th level I can cast Locate Creature, which kind of just like radar pings something if it's within 1,000 feet. I don't know how fast we moved to get to where we are now compared to when the explosion first started, and if she would be within 1,000
I'm gonna
feet.
say, do you think Vagath actually joined the invasion? Because that sounds like not a good battle tactic.
Yeah, no.
Honestly,
No, they said she'd be in the crack probably.
Oh.
Like I feel like so there's a couple of alternative options, but I feel like Mama's got the big job
I think you're right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, now that I think about it.
He did mention that his mother was here.
Yeah. No. I am remembering that now.
Yeah, and I think you put cannon fodder in front of your teleport while you go like take care of the shit you teleported to get here to do.
Is that El Pizza?
I think so.
That's fast.
So yeah, it's clear that was pretty much her tactic. There are dead drow all over this. Probably a dozen dead drow, not including the ones that you killed. Throughout this courtyard that you're standing in. There's also dead sort of Skullport civilians who are of varying monstrous and non-monstrous races.
You know, we have a pretty good chance of finding her without magic, just because
As well.
We got a ranger, we got a rogue, like.
We're gonna have to go into that crack anyway.
We already found it.
Yeah, so I think
Someone said crack.
I would like to mention, I can actually go invisible with a tier 2 spell slot if we really want to try sneaking in, because that might help cover up my my plate.
Punchy plates.
Yeah, I currently only have
cancel out your disadvantage.
Exactly. That might help.
straight roll.
Because I got 2 level 1 spell slots, level 2 spot, and a level 3 slot. Left. Any crazy combat, like I can use that level 2 spot for like a mirror image, but I could also just go invisible, and then we might be able to. So I'm just asking my allies here what they think would be.
Combat-wise, are pretty tanky, so.
Yeah, I really am. Especially if I use mirror image, it's pretty much impossible to hit me.
I'm pretty much impossible to hit as it is, so I don't need to waste my spell slots on that.
That's exactly. Someone's got to work for that extra 3 AC. Deston.
I mean, I could cast Shield of Faith and go up to 27.
Get out of here. We don't need it.
Adam, I cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Oh god.
My AC to 27.
Okay. It costs 2 in action. And apparently that's.
Well, you should just cast haste at that point, because that gives you also gives each plus 2 to AC.
Yeah, so at 29 AC.
So the 2 of you sneak in to the crack. It's actually very large. It's sort of an enormous hole in the wall at this point. It's about 15 feet wide and stretches up high above you, almost to the ceiling of the enormous cavern that contains Skullport. And as you creep into this, you find yourself in a vast hallway that stretches to the north and south, your left and right. It's 50 foot wide, and smooth stone carved into the wall on the left contrasts with the jagged rock of uncarved stone to your right. This pitch black is made only more chaotic by the noises that echo throughout its length. There's screams of creatures dying, the sound of metal hitting metal, cheers of joy, yelled conversations, shouting voices that bark commands in at least both of the language you guys speak. And to your left, you can see several openings in the right side of the hall. They're small enough to be hallways. And to your right, you see a much larger opening, big arched hole out of the inside wall of this hallway. And there are dead drow that lie in both directions, some of them still holding up, barely clinging to life, and they're just bleeding onto the stone floor.
Is this how far is the stealthy group from the non-stealthy group?
Since you're both half elves, have some dark vision, you see in the very dim light at the edges of your vision creatures of medium size, some of them bipedal, some of them running on all fours, flitting back and forth. Not too many. It seems like just 1 or 2.
So this guy.
We have a lot of options here.
I really do.
Yeah.
I know Ghost is.
But I'm asking how far the stealth is away, because I'm wondering like would I ascertain the situation as they are ascertaining it?
They're about 50 feet away down this crack, the hallway formed by this crack in the wall.
Oh, I can cantrip message.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll talk to Farro, because I couldn't remember if he was shade or not. Does it look like there's a clear way to go?
There's a fuck ton of hallways down here.
All right, fuck it. 4th level, locate creature on Mama.
And locate creature. I know we went over this earlier. How does she function?
That's someone's mother.
What level is it normally?
It is a 4th level
Creature. It's disgusting.
And what it does is
Only a mother could love.
You peer into the arcane weave. You proceed to flim flam the Jim Jam.
I got you.
I don't think I'm supposed to
Let's see. So you describe a name or a creature that's familiar with you. You sense a direction and creature's location as long as they're within 1,000 feet.
So I'll get like a radar ping, like bing.
Cool.
If they're within 1,000
and then you
feet.
have concentration up to an hour.
Yeah. So who knows where she's at? But...
So you focus on just this name, repeating it over and over, sprinkling the blood component of your spell on the floor, and
I'll use my own.
Just a little cut.
Don't cut yourself on that edge.
It's a little metal.
Naruto style.
Yeah.
Pour one out for the
I forgot how they could do that.
Yeah, I feel like they just split it with their thumb would like bend back after that, right?
You know,
Yeah.
I only have so many component vials, so if I can just make blood at any time.
Yeah, it's efficient to use
Gotta
the blood
save-
inside
gotta
you,
save the
especially when it's
It's
just a sprinkle like
it's
this.
like
He
the
has
Bear Grylls
German
method.
background, so very efficient.
Very efficient. He has the background of a manager in a factory.
But that means you wouldn't have any blood.
Very well done.
There you go.
So your locate creature sends out a burst of magical energy into the stone, and as it reaches almost the very edge of its range, you get a ping, and it's almost straight ahead, just a little to the right of the crack.
Got a hit.
Of the crack's exit.
You sunk my battleship.
She's squeezing her way out of the crack.
No comment.
So it goes straight all the way?
Yeah.
And there's a hallway. So
And then
it's
you
like
tease with a hallway.
it tees with a hallway?
It's an enormous hallway.
So it's straight and then T.
Yeah. And then off the T, there were a big archway to your right, and then several smaller hallways leading off of this main hall that also T with the main hall to your left.
Okay. My gut's telling me to go right.
And so is Daryl in my ear.
Oh, is he? Was he relaying that to me in my ear through
Was he?
message?
Yes.
Was he Daryl?
I'll say, go, strike.
Okay.
Rip and tear.
Straight and to the right?
Wherever my beacon's going off.
Okay.
Yeah, it's straight and a little to the right.
Daryl speaking in my ear is kind of weird.
It's like,
respond to this message.
Press 1 on your keypad if you wish to send.
Standard data and message rates may apply.
Press 1 and
Farro takes a
it's just like your dial tone.
But you can speak back to me.
Okay.
You have
There-
6 seconds of communication.
I'm gonna say Daryl strikes me as a man who have like a message tone, like in his messages, you know, being in charge of a company, you know.
I thought
This has been Daryl's
you got
messaging.
mail.
You got mail.
You got fucking mail.
You have serious
Yeah.
issues.
So you turn to your right, and so you go down this hallway straight ahead and come to another T junction in the hall. The hall you're in continues ahead of you. This is this enormous hall. It's carved on one side and rough on the other. Then you have so to your left another hall the same size as the one you're in breaks off to your left. But if you can continue down this hall and you can see it starts to curve a little bit to the left.
Which way now?
There are several small openings on the left of this hall past your T junction.
Several smaller hallways.
Smaller hallways, yeah. That also T with the main hallway.
Okay. Can I reply to you instantly, or do you have to speak to me first?
I have to speak to you first.
Okay, so I can't. I'm blind.
You could just be like spamming the cantrip, so you have an open phone call between you and Farro.
If he looks like he's at an intersection, I'll
Into the
point
machine.
him in the direction.
He's disappeared around the corner now, so you wouldn't be able to see him.
You
I'll
guys can
move
make
up.
the way.
I'll move up towards where I can see him, where I last saw him go around the corner.
So yeah, you watch him disappear to the right down this hallway, and you can creep up if you like to the end of the cracks hallway.
And then I'll say, down there, to wherever he needs to be.
Alright. Assuming you guys can creep up with Daryl, so you can see that from the end of the hallway, you can see the main hall that I told you about.
Our main goal right now is just to find
We're just scouting.
Mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should
Yeah.
find Mom. I don't think we should.
Fuck with the hallways.
Yeah. I don't think we should detour.
So we carry on down the path.
Well, wherever her radar is, that's the direction I'm telling him to go.
Mm.
Right.
So you're going straight ahead?
Yep, straight ahead.
That's where your radar's going up, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh, so
So as soon as you
the
turn
ping, the ping's direction Let me see if I
There's
can
a ton of a map.
draw sketches.
Are we
map.
getting closer to?
So you entered here at the crack in the wall, which led to this main hallway here. You skipped, I'm assuming, turning left here, and continued down as it curves to the left a bit. So the small openings on the left. Some of them are secured with grated iron doors. Bars, actually, more accurately, that are a couple of inches apart. And
Can I see
you see
inside the bars?
Yeah, you can. As you glance down the hall, I'll describe the three doors. The first door closest to you, the bars are sealed and fit tightly into the sort of door jamb. But the second one is almost the opposite. The bars are bent out like a flower, and the door sort of hangs ajar on its hinges or wedged in this door jamb. And then the last one, bars are completely missing.
I'm gonna peer inside hallway 3, the one with no bars. Just look inside.
Cool. So it's a rough hewn, sort of almost looks like a natural cave with sort of pockmarks in the ceiling and things like that. It's completely unfinished, unlike the part of your hallway that you were in. And it's a very narrow hallway, just about 3 or 4 feet wide, that goes and just kinks to the little bit to the right.
Main hallway goes left. I feel like they all lead back to the same place. So, we should carry on the main path. Okay. We are carrying on from the main path that kinks left.
Cool. The sounds of fighting and shouting get louder.
Yep, this is the place.
As you pass the third hallway, leading off to your left. There's the major hallway continues more. So you pass kind of this hallway is where the shouting came from, but the hallway continues further.
Which way, Daryl?
I get another ping, right?
Would casting message get interrupted by that?
I don't think message is concentration.
I don't think so either. Oh.
Hello.
It doesn't say if it is concentration.
Nice.
But if
It's okay, I don't think it is.
No, but not the Parmesan.
I think it's instantaneous.
So,
you just message something.
sure, so you get sort of,
Tinnitus.
let's see, when Farro was here, or when you were here, your ping rang kind of that way. And then as you moved up here, the ping rang again, also that way. But then Farro and Ghost continued are now standing here. Well, Daryl's kind of like a step behind you on your stops.
So we don't know.
all roads lead to Mama.
Do you know we went this way?
Yeah, no.
Figure if I'm going this way, there's a good
I'm
chance.
assuming that like Farro is updating Daryl on their little phone call of Daryl's spamming message.
Yeah, you know she's like over this way though, right?
Oh shit.
Shit. Alright,
So is
backtrack.
there a hallway like in between here and here?
yes, that arrow this place.
I would just take that.
So instead of curving all the way around, we're gonna backtrack a bit.
I have a good idea. We're gonna split the party.
That's not a good idea.
Oh shit.
What we're doing?
Then here, how about we just sneak onto these guys, regroup, and then come in this way?
Sure.
Because they've already cleared out that way. We don't know what the fuck's in that hallway.
True.
Ghost, wherever the fuck you are, let's wait for the party, because I can't see you.
Okay.
Oh wait, actually, should we just bum rush?
No.
Yes.
That's what we did
You know
last
what?
time,
No,
and
we
it kind of worked.
You know what? We should flank. We
Huh?
should flank.
Like, but I'm saying like.
This is on a very large scale, by the way. There's lots of.
But we're hearing,
This is probably like
we're in a cave, and we're
200 feet
hearing
or so.
what must be pretty loud sounds of fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like if I'm in this cave and I'm like in this back corner right here, do I hear fighting like in the streets, kind of that distance?
We're in a cave, everything's echoed.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good point, yeah.
That's a good point.
Bada bing!
I like to at least see what we're bum rushing before we bum rush it.
Yeah.
Like, if we got one more large group, I got one more haste in me, and that's pretty. If I got a haste on me, I can kind of just like throw myself in the middle. I can just throw myself in the middle of everyone, and I probably won't get hit. So.
Hey, can I make a request to you right now? You don't kill the mama with your whistle and arrow that can stab people 4 times. You don't just instantly kill her.
Sure.
Okay, thank you. I really want to get some answers.
No promises as I run in.
No, but like, should you guys move in right now and we just creep and we just hope we're converging at the same time on whatever's in.
I mean, Ghost and I are still sneaking. We're not going to engage anymore.
If a ghost and a pharaoh go down a cave at 40 feet speed,
it's finally applying to real life.
Oh god.
I didn't pay attention to this.
Will they collide or not?
Well, we are with our paladin, so
I think we either meet up together and we're not fighting, or we're flanking on a fight. So I think we should just go down the hallway.
We should just converge.
Hey, go down the hallway.
All right.
We go down the hallway.
So you keep going down the main one, or do you go down the one you
We're breaking off on the left.
Okay.
I'll show him.
Ghost and Farro enter a cavern. There's another hallway that leads off of the end of this cavern. I'll spoil it for you.
Converge.
Connects. And
Spoiler.
inside this cavern, however, it's a very strange scene. Sort of tables line the walls and are scattered throughout the middle of this room. At the other end is sort of a grated opening to a place where obviously food may have been prepared, and around the food are gathered about I believe it is 20 goblins. These small green creatures. They're jumping over the food and they're eating. There's various dead creatures, some that are still. This blood sort of still spurting out of them, so it's obvious this fight has finished up fairly recently. Most of the goblins are armed with like little swords or like adorable little daggers.
Farrow's just gonna.
You feel the shakes coming on.
Some tea.
It's okay.
Not even the shakes. It's just a general what the fuck.
If any of them is still alive, they shouldn't be.
Ghost, let's not deal with this.
Just put a pin in this, you know?
I'm trying not to laugh.
Just Joy, you and I just bowling pin them.
How do you? See, like if I'm a DM, I'm struggling because like they're standing right there, and I just know in my head there's a goblin party in the next room. Like how do you not? How do you not just laugh? Like,
Yeah, I was trying really hard not to laugh. But do we see drow anywhere though?
Not in this room, no dead drow.
Okay, I think you go back around the main way. You're following the. I think we dive in and y'all come this way.
Okay. Sure.
We're gonna backtrack.
Cool.
I'll try and point in their direction where I think they are, because you can message through walls, like you target like an area.
So you're so what are you guys doing on the?
We're abandoning the goblins to feast, and we're gonna carry on the same way, I guess.
They're going round the curve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. And then so the.
And we are plunging straight.
Plunging straight through.
Yeah, I'll follow.
round the bend, as the
Yeah.
Brits say.
So I'd say the four of
Just
you
coming
are all
around
together.
when she comes.
And
Meph.
so you
Pulling out his swords.
the four of you brute squad.
Daryl's part of the brute squad.
Hey.
Oh,
You,
he's a little bitch.
Brute Squad turns the corner into this equally large hallway and sort of finds their way blocked by a still shifting pile of loose rubble. It seems to be maybe knocked down by the sheer force that produced the crack, or could have been on purpose. Regardless, it's about 20 or 30 feet tall, almost filling the entire hallway. It seems like more rubble is being generated, sort of in a slowing rate, but still sort of crumbling off of the walls that haven't crumbled yet.
Could you possibly climb over it in time?
No, it's almost filled the hallway at this point.
Is Cedar part of this brute squad?
Yes.
I was gonna say we got some. Do you have any stone shapes you could?
I do have.
On rubble?
I mean, I don't know. Well,
Is it stone rubble?
No, we can just go around.
I was gonna say also go around. That was what I was originally thinking.
I can lift it
Oh man.
with my strength of 7.
I want to see the old man.
7.
No, Daryl, you're too weak. You'll
We,
break your arm.
we paused for the brute squad like freeze frame brute shot, and so you see Joy's over here
There's
like
a
pulling up
bony
his
old
armor,
man in a
flexing.
trench coat and a hat.
We're all doing like muscle beach poses.
Yeah.
And then there's Daryl.
And there's Daryl like in the jacket, but it's like muscle
like
beach
really
thing.
hunched over.
Yeah, like, he's so short. He's 5 feet now.
No, I feel like he's like gadding it in the back of the picture, like trying to look cool.
But you
Awkward
can tell,
pose.
you can just tell he's just not doing it right.
Yeah. So yeah, Daryl's not.
Freeze frame.
The
Record scratch.
Yeah. Hold on, what? So that was just the intro and outro to the commercial.
No, the credits are rolling like
You're wondering how-
at random time during the episode. And we're just posing.
So wait,
So this rockfall is still in front of you. You know that you could stone shape like a continuous piece of stone up to that circle, but if you stone shape, say, a piece of rubble smaller than that circle, it would just vanish.
Yeah, so this is, sorry, so let me just, so you said this is just like a rock fall, just like a waterfall coming from above, but of rocks?
It's very much slowing now, as it was that waterfall a second ago, and now it's just sort of filled the hallway and stopped the flow, basically.
Wait, so we were walking, it was a hallway, and then it could...
Okay,
No, it's clearly started before you were walking, since
Okay.
these two hadn't gone down the
so
hallway.
how, like, I don't know how to ask this. So, like, it filled the hall, yes? So,
Yeah.
did it,
so
like...
the hallway is sort of arched before you like this, and then
Okay.
pieces of rubble have fallen into the hallway.
Filling the thing
Yeah,
completely.
filling the hallway completely.
Okay, so it's like,
Should we just fuck off and go to the bathroom?
So, how, like...
Sort of like,
So, like, the entire length of the hallway is filled with rocks, too, not just, like, the height.
Not necessarily. I mean, you can't tell how far it goes,
Okay,
but it's
but-
pretty clear your way is blocked.
Okay.
by this.
I'm just-
like there's no like crawling
Would
at
it
the
be-
top.
I think
There's no like crack.
You could try. Yeah. I mean, it would. Yeah, you could try.
Could we try splunking check?
I'm probably just
Skullduggery
athletics
check.
That is not my jam.
to dodge some rocks.
I don't think that's Daryl's job.
not his thing.
Well,
Where'd
I
you
don't want
go?
to die. And I've just
just
got
in the
brittle
wind.
old bones.
How much HP do you have?
42.
Jesus!
Yeah.
Cup is kill.
Wait.
Oh, but your
Daryl
max
is 14?
59? Oh,
Yeah.
man.
14.
Daryl should. You know what?
14 inspiration points.
I gotta stop entertaining boot shit thoughts. Those are boot shit thoughts.
I was gonna
Just
say.
crawl through rubble. That's
I
what
thought
something you can do.
wanted to use my lay on hands on you just to get. I mean, do I have time to just quickly? Like,
Yeah. There's like a gaping wound in back. And
You
Daryl-
know,
Yeah,
you
wait, I
know
was
what's
like, wait,
you
hold
know
on,
what's
man.
a good number if
Uh.
you were just 17 is a great number.
I could give you 17, but I
You
could
were
also just give you
randomly
all of your
picking
health
those.
back.
That's
you know?
17.
Okay. Oh, okay. Then in that case, yeah. Give him the old pat on the back, you know.
You're doing great.
Just 5-star him.
Yeah. I am the holy 5-star.
I feel like you could go for the baseball butt pat.
Oh yeah, you're doing that, Tiger.
Get in there. Get in
That's
there.
lay on hands for me now. Every lay on hands in my mind is like you'll get them next time.
Point
Which
to
is
dollar
why
you
there's
laid
still
on
a
hands.
controversy among the church in D&D.
Yes.
What?
Because of all the...
The butt pats.
Yeah.
Alright.
Father, you did a
With
great
the
sermon
paintbrush.
today.
Takes the doll.
Get the wife something nice.
Takes the doll and dunks it in the paint.
Okay,
So you could stone shape
I think we
pieces
just
of rubble
follow
out of
the
your way if
sneaky
you wanted.
boy.
You know, there's
The
this
sneaky boy.
Yeah.
particularly large one that seems to form the core of this
But how long
rubble
is stone
pile.
shape?
Oh,
It's just instant, right?
stone shapes, yes.
So I wouldn't say waste it.
What? Yeah, it's just, yes. I think we should just hold the slots and probably go around. I could use stone shape, but I don't think
Let's
it'd
go
be the
around,
most
yeah.
effective here, yeah.
I'll take the lead.
Oh shit. We're gonna have to clink past the goblin party.
It's all good. They're busy.
Okay.
Wait,
So
They-
what are you guys doing?
they won't be a goblin
back
party
to the
soon.
stealthy squad.
We're still stealthy.
You're backtracking,
Are you,
going
are
around
you
the
holding
main hallway?
position?
Yeah, we're going.
Oh yeah, we're going. We're
Aren't we?
yeah.
So they found their way blocked in that middle hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they found their way blocked in here. The hallway continued, but they couldn't go further. And then you
Ah.
guys,
We
let's see.
backtracked out of the goblin cave.
What am I doing?
And then-
What was I doing in there?
Did we want to continue further into the hallway or go back to them?
Oh.
So yeah, it seemed like there's a hallway. I'll spoil the plot for you. It goes there too. And then there's several smaller doors also leading off this inside hall.
What the fuck is this place?
Man.
Well, at that point, we should either go back.
Well,
or wait
we're-
But you hear the clanking party
Jesus
descending.
Christ, they're so
Even
loud.
though we're in a cave, we're basically in a mall. So like,
Cave
but
mall?
like the cave, yeah, we're like in a cave mall.
So the food court is overrun by goblins.
Well, you know,
It's-
you say overrun.
it's
but
employed.
It could
Really?
just be like
I
that.
hope
They're-
you guys
yeah,
figure out
they're just
what this place
eating
is because
what they do.
They're
as
all in the
clanking-
kids section.
as the
yet
brute
they're like
squad
minimum
passes
40 years old each.
the closed door that Farro and Joy, or that Farro and Ghost skipped over. You see a human, enormous muscled arms, pirate tattoos across his face. You recognize them as pirate tattoos since they're sort of a similar style to your friends, your halfling friends' tattoos. And he sort of bursts up to the door, rattles against it, and says, "Hey, let me out."
Why?
Ghost, do you hear that?
What are you doing here?
Everybody else got
We
out.
should go back.
Why don't I?
Fair enough.
I assume, well, frankly, to be honest, I assume you're a prisoner of some sort.
Yeah, no shit. You're in the jail.
Oh.
I see.
Okay.
Oh.
changes things a bit.
doesn't
I was about to say.
Um,
I think we're in
okay.
prison, dude.
What? How?
I'm down on spell slots, you guys.
It's okay. Don't show your weakness. Well, okay. This is a revelation to us. Well, hi. How did you get in here, friend?
Piracy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
Piracy got me in here.
Yeah, that'll.
Do we hear?
Do we hear any of this going on?
Would you tell them?
Yeah, he's not making any effort to disguise his,
We're gonna go back to
his
them
voice.
then, hearing an unknown voice.
Talking with Cedar.
Hello.
Peter, who the fuck are you trying to make friends with?
I kind of lean in and like whisper into
Who's
his
who's
ear.
this?
Are there any like loose stones on the ground?
We could.
There were a bunch
Let's
back in the other
let's
hall.
see if he
You
has.
go in back and grab one if you want.
But there's not like a little piece of shale like anywhere on
Oh,
the
sure.
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to pick up like just a little tiny thing, and I'll cast light on it,
Yeah.
and I'll just hand it to him. It's like to help you if you need to get out.
Do you know Willie G. Miggledy by any chance? We met. We were friends with her. She was a pirate too, you know.
She was in this
How are you
cave,
friends
and then
with her?
she just kind of disappeared.
She lived 100 years ago.
Oh,
Frozen in amber. We kind of found her.
yeah. We found her.
Stuck.
She's alive.
Aw.
I think.
She's alive and well.
That's really fucking nice. Well, I say that
I wish she was here.
recognizing that there's metal in front of me.
Yeah.
If you let me out, we'll go find out more about him. I can help too. I'm good in a fight. If you give me a weapon, I can help.
If I give you
Can I
a
insight
weapon, you
check
can
that?
also
Yeah.
stab me in the
I'd
back.
like to see if I believe this man.
Anyone who would like to insight me.
Oh,
So
you
Natural
know,
20.
yeah, Chaboy would like to. I mean, 16 plus 8 is 24.
Okay. So those of you who got less than a 20.
20 plus 7.
That's me.
I got a spooky 20.
Cool.
I got like a
less than or equal to.
I got a 14.
We will say that you saw, or you think he's telling the truth, that he would help you and he would fight someone. But those of you who got above a 20 realize that he's out to help himself.
Figured.
Well, isn't it?
Oh yes,
You will. And when your interests align, they will be.
Yeah,
Listen,
I should have a weapon of some sort in my back here. What?
What?
Oh, he seems like a perfectly fine man.
Okay.
He knows Willie G. Miggledy.
Yeah, and you know what? He would be a perfectly fine man when that benefits himself. But there are gonna be times. So hey, buddy, you know, I'm no stranger to pirates. Okay. I'm just
a pirate who's dead 100 years ago.
right. So I don't know why my voice is suddenly changing to meet yours, but.
It's almost as though you lived a
It's
previous
just getting
life.
worse. It's just getting worse.
It's
I was
almost like
really
you
sure.
lived
No.
a previous life.
Daryl.
Daryl. That's right. Daryl.
I like to imagine maybe he actually roleplay. He actually says that, or he's like,
Daryl.
There will be no point in the future where your getting out is an impedance to us.
I mean,
That's
we
fair.
I don't know what that word means.
There is at no point you should ever think, in order to get, I don't know why I'm doing your voice. There should be at no point.
I know what you're saying because I feel the same way. I think that we can let you out for free. We don't really need your help, honestly.
And
We can handle
we're not
ourselves.
gonna stop.
I mean-
we're not gonna stop you from getting out.
We could send
So
him
if
into
we-
the goblins.
Hey,
No.
you want to
I don't think
fuck up
that's
a bunch
necessary.
of little green things?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
well,
wanted nothing more.
Okay,
since
does
the day
anyone-
I was locked in here.
okay. Does anyone have like a knife to give him so we can just go fuck up those goblins?
Fists are good enough weapons as it is.
Well, let me see. I have a shovel. If that.
How strong are you, sir?
I think
Hatchet.
Homeboy.
I got a hatchet I don't
Sir.
really
I have a
use.
sledgehammer.
I'm real fucking strong.
This
I
is
give
a
him my
chance
blitz
for us
spear.
to make
A
a friend for life.
Sort of pulls it.
If we help this
I
guy
agree.
You give him a blitz spear?
later on,
I'm not gonna use it, I'm not
later
strong.
on, we're in some other cave,
Wow,
and a
it's
pirate
really
ship comes
nice.
bursting through the wall, and we need saving most.
See,
And it's
I'm
this
gonna
guy.
like-
Can have a nice size.
Is there a
He sort of
issue?
pulls
Usually
back.
they
He's
could crunch in
completely
there,
ignoring
you
you
know?
now.
No, not
He
crunch,
sort of
but
pulled
pop.
back and is ramming
Like a
the
brick.
end of the spear against the lock on his door.
Okay, hey,
Excuse me,
there's better ways to handle it. Hey, take a breath.
Bam!
I'm going to pick the lock for him.
Great. So he sort of
As he's doing that.
slams into the lock again
Oi.
and then notices you getting your thieves' tools out and laying them out on the floor. You got that nice roll of like. a
Let him
tool
do
thing.
some pirate
And you-
shit, all right?
And then you're like picking the size of pick he wants, like picking out of a wrench set.
Picking which strand of hair to use.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, this time you feel like this is a real prison. I might use my my real thieves' tools.
23.
There you
And
go.
you look in and it's like a stupidly simple lock. Like there's just one tumbler kind of hanging there. You just push it up, turn the lock.
Hey, buddy, next time, toothpick, just kind of, yeah, out of here.
I was gonna suggest a strand of hair. I was gonna suggest strand of hair, but that's kind of my thing.
Well, he's really arrogant.
You have
so.
really long hair.
Thank you.
I see why it's your thing. Let's go, French.
Guys, I don't think this is a prison.
Okay,
for
thank you
smart
for
people, to be honest.
dude, I couldn't stop changing my
We're all in here.
That's a good point.
Where are we headed?
That way, as I point towards where the. Oh, I wouldn't know.
The
so
goblin dining, or
Mom work.
Yeah.
How do you
We
feel
don't-
about
we
goblin?
don't-
actually, we don't know about the goblin
Oh, yeah.
dining.
I like eating goblin.
Tell you what.
Tasty.
follow
Sorry,
me.
Max, is that your restroom over
Are you
there?
still invisible?
Yes.
You're cool.
I dropped it when we started talking to him.
It's a
Follow
line
me,
of
and I guide him to where the little break off is.
All right, let's go.
Everybody's leading the
You
way.
first.
I'll fight.
Oh,
They're just goblins.
It's just like Sparrow screeches to a halt. Huh?
I'm like they're just staring at the pirates. Like, you go first. You're the one that wants to kill the goblins.
I don't know where they are.
I will stand beside you. You follow me.
Yeah, you first. Let's go.
I take a step forward, hoping for him to follow me by my side.
Oh, it's like not wide enough. It's only like 5 foot hollow. His
Hey,
broad shoulders.
We got your
sort
back,
of-
man. It's okay.
I'll
we
go.
got your
in.
back way over here.
I'd prefer if I had his back. Whatever.
So why are you making a big deal out of this?
I'll start walking. Fuck it.
Okay.
He stabs you
Behind
in the
you.
back. You take 6 points damage. No, I'm just kidding.
I turn around and assassinate you.
Turn around and just arrow.
Shoot, shoot, shoot,
Why
shoot.
not hold it?
Get the fuck.
Wait a minute. Hey. Like flies over.
Even if he swings at you, it won't fucking destroy.
Yeah.
I'm guiding
The,
him towards the gobos.
Cool. So he like rounds a corner, sees the goblins, and just takes off running. Ah! You guys following him in?
Hello, man. I'm gonna yell back. You got it down there?
He's just screaming. He couldn't hear you. Just,
I think he's got
He's
it.
got it.
sort of runs up behind, spears a goblin, sort of screams as all of its friends stop, sort of slowly turn. He's like, bring it on, motherfucker.
That
And
lets
then you
your
just
heel
creep-
turn every one
And
that
then
he
we
kills
creep
too.
back
Yeah.
out
Oh, no.
through the hallway.
Is that what you're doing? Just
Leave him be. He's having
Yeah.
fun.
Well,
He's
don't you guys need to go through that whole thing?
No.
Nah, we'll go around.
Oh, yeah, it's a key.
It goes around.
Well, if we're walking down the path, well, I was kind of there for some reason. Was I not supposed to be there when I was talking?
What?
No, you all met him.
Okay, no, we're good. All right, let's go back to where my radar's going off.
Yes.
Let's see. So you know the
We
read
may have
on your
just given
radar
her time to do whatever
from
she
here
wanted to do.
is there.
Okay.
Ish.
So we're gonna
Lead the way, Daryl.
that way to
Cool.
where I think they are right here. Is where they are at. You two. That's what I believe.
We were. But yeah, we're making our way.
Cool. So you arrive at a T-junction in the hallway.
T-boat.
Actually, it was a four-way junction. A hallway to your left comes in, and this major one continues, and there's another to your right.
And she's
And you are here,
and we're getting
your
radar
ping is
thing.
that way.
Let's get in
Turn
there.
right. Alright.
Cool. So you turn right into a main hall, into a large hallway that ends at a reinforced gate. Its hardwood is banded with black iron, and that didn't matter so much to whatever blasted through them because there's an enormous hole on the right of the two gates, sort of sagging on its hinges.
Oh shit.
Huh.
Guess we're making our way forward stealthily.
Cool.
I'm going
Stealth
to
check.
stealthy.
Pass without a trace.
So let's group it up.
Feels the stealth coming on fast without a trace. Oh, is the brute squad?
I think we should just do that instead. Like we sent them ahead, and then we kind of split up, and
Don't
then
fail me, Dex,
I think we should always just pass without a trace as a group. Seems
Yeah.
like a good way to get things going.
27.
Then a stealth check from all. Shall be had.
With a 7, a spooky 20,
Hey.
thanks to pass without a trace.
Hold on.
The bane of
Leave it to
DMs.
that,
13.
All right.
With that pass.
Alright.
It's like a level one.
Let me see what I got here.
22.
24.
Oh!
Okay, not
Natural one.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that's an 11 though. That's
So
11.
Ghost Magic manages to sort of clean up the mess that Daryl leaves, wipes out a bit of the mess that Mephistopheles left, and then there's Joy bringing up the rear, kind of dragging his feet on the ground, the scrape of
Damn
metal.
it, even my
Trenches as he
magic can't
goes.
help
Guys, I can't know why my hand-eye coordination's off. I say while I start thinking of it.
I have no idea.
While I'm taking a swig. I
Yeah,
just disappeared.
exactly. That's it.
It's like.
Do you need my stealth roll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
42.
It's like I'm in bunk game.
Hey guys,
Just
where
drunk.
did
Literally
Farro
just
go?
takes
Who was Pharaoh?
I don't even know anymore, man.
Where did he go?
Maybe we're all
Who?
Farro.
Not if I
Yes,
remember.
sir.
So you creep up
sorry.
to the edge of this hallway. It ends in a gate. It's one side of the gate has been almost blasted out. The scorch marks cover the entire gate. And it opens. Should play music.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It opens into an enormous room that's dominated by two tables, each there. Yes.
More goblins.
They're covered with pieces of paper in a perfect pile, other papers sliding down to the floor on all sides of them. To your right, an enormous mountain of clothing rises from its floor. Its tip brushes the 60-foot high ceiling above you.
What?
The clothes are just every color, shape, size, and fine material, all the way to literal burlap sacks with armholes and leg holes cut in them. It's an enormous pile of clothing. To the left, the floor is littered with a few dozen corpses. There are a few neat piles of what look like ash. Hovering over one of these corpses is a spheroid ball of flesh. Its skin writhes as though a great many hands are trying to push their way through it. And there's a horrible squelching sound of chewing and tearing flesh that echoes from the side of the room.
The fuck?
Do any of you smart
What?
people want to check on what the fuck this thing is?
Oh, what
Can
side
I
are we?
insight on what it is?
Yeah.
You're on the
Far
other
side.
Where is this thing in the room?
Oh, it's hovering right here.
What check would it be to see if I know what it is?
Yeah, perfect.
What check?
What check?
That's what move
Your
my
bag.
To
die on
like
Your
arcane
move
on
mount
this.
bag.
For your
It's
Deston.
No,
it's clearly
Oh no, I have 2. So
No, something you wouldn't encounter in nature or anything.
just pretend, you got
I'm going
sword.
to assassinate it.
We're not gonna consider. Okay. All right. Roll for
What if
that.
it just wants
Just
friendship,
on-
Farro?
It's chewing on something.
So you watch as Farro's arrow flies across the room and blasts its way through the side of this sphere. It's sort of the sound of crunching and flesh tearing is replaced with a horrible, unearthly scream. And you watch as this creature sort of rotates through the air and turns around to face you.
What the?
You're.
No!
Oh
Okay. Okay.
Let's get
Yeah, keep shooting it, bud.
It sort of
I don't
turns
think that's
its
a quest
gaze
giver.
towards you. It flips over, and you feel as though
This is
a
when the
weight
party
has
dies.
descended on your shoulders. You sort of feel a little weaker and a little like you're missing something. The arrow is hovering over your shoulder and then just tink, 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 falls to the floor.
My God.
Ghost, the sort of normal glowing of your bow, sort of runes on your bow as they're glowing is sort of
Shit.
completely gone.
Anti-magic.
And yeah, let's go. Roll for initiative.
Let's do
So did he hit it at all, or did it turn on?
It's wounded.
Okay.
I just kind of
Wait,
maybe
that's
half,
the
maybe
wrong
a
one.
quarter.
Guys, I don't have that many spell slots left.
Wait,
It's a good thing you can't use them.
That's
completely?
true.
I'm gonna use. All right.
I literally said we're probably gonna be killing Xanathar.
Oh, God.
Just, I not without knowledge. I was like, hey, this might be Xanathar.
I'm gonna lucky my nat 1.
I hope this isn't
We're not
Xanathar.
even-
Xanathar seems like he could afford a much nicer location. This
Yeah,
place
he
has been very.
would. It would.
But
But
he's out searching for knowledge right now.
I imagine
No,
he
he's
has
not
better
Waterdeep.
taste.
Well, we are in Waterdeep.
No, we're not.
We're
underneath.
we're underneath. Deeper.
Yeah, we're underneath Waterdeep.
We are deep. We are deep squared.
Yeah.
Hey,
I thought we went to a hole.
Wait. Hey, what's up?
But I thought we went through a
nice
portal.
one.
I
But
was
I have a plus
confused
2
by the
shield,
well.
so I get.
I don't know.
I think there
The
was
well
just
was
a
a
dark.
portal.
Okay.
Oh, it wasn't just like a
I,
darkness
I'm
spell?
at a 19.
No.
Oh, okay.
But we're not.
Nice.
We're on the same plane still, though.
Daryl.
I think.
Yeah, I think yeah.
13.
It's just that the Underdark is like in a whole other part of it.
Right.
Farro, initiative roll.
24.
Sorry, I've done
initiative roll.
19.
I've done a lot of research on the Xanathar. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was
back to the fuck. This
15.
man knows Xanathar.
I was really
Mr.
upset
Cedar,
by
initiative?
the new release of the
Cedar,
thing.
initiative.
9. No, and I was just thinking
how's that
like,
working?
Mephistopheles.
For,
18.
18.
Nice.
All
Got some
right.
high
I'm
tallies
up there.
this time.
I'm up there.
if it was the Xanathar, I'd almost just be
no
like,
snipes, you boys.
I got 4 slots
not
left.
because,
I might have to.
more just because I would rather have a more
You
fun
take
magic
that
than
chase.
look, you know.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just no
The
magic
party
whatsoever?
No magic.
Ooh, okay.
But would you
Well,
really
good thing
want
I'm
to kill
here.
Xanathar?
I got some spooky great sword
Holders,
damage.
man.
I think you're just the big boy.
Holders.
Yeah, that's
I'm blanking.
Things like magical
blanking.
items, 2
Killing
hits. Do those
in-world
modifiers
characters.
apply?
Is like
yeah. Actually,
This guy has a
question. Like I have a +3
regeneration,
straight sword.
I
What
don't know,
happens
it's
to
not
that?
working. Farrow's like.
Should he adjust
should
this
be-
to hit?
Is it just normal now? Or
What?
is it still is it not affected by the
It's +3.
Does that have a +3 great sword?
Yeah, it would be on every attack, right?
Yeah,
no,
but
I
does the
feel
field
like
of the beholder
it would
make
be
it so that it's
craftsmanship.
just a normal weapon?
It would be the craftsmanship over
Yes.
it.
Yeah, it would no longer be a +3.
Shit.
Okay, alright.
So
alright.
I'm
back to the +9, boys.
so my
Yeah,
my shield
Goodbye, +12. I mean, +9's still pretty
it's
good.
still
So wait,
Yeah.
is my shield now just a regular shield?
Everything magical that you currently hold.
Wait.
Or
Adjust
near-
your modifiers
near a
appropriately.
person.
so Jack knows why
Still
this
have a
is the way.
+10 to attack. It's
But-
all good.
The question is, does Cedar and could Cedar tell people
Yeah.
why this is the way it is, or would Cedar have to make a roll?
I
of
would
some sort?
entertain an Arcana check from anyone who is proficient in it.
I have expertise.
So yeah, you were.
Come on, Daryl, give us the hot scoop.
I'll take.
God, that's
Ooh, 13.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, it's like the
God,
lowest you could
What is
possibly roll.
happening?
I could have rolled a 12. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's affecting our
you can
rolls.
tell. You know that there is magic that does prevent the use of, I don't know how I say this, or prevents magic from functioning. You've heard of this. It's not a secret.
But it does nothing to stop the panic.
No.
Oh shit! My sun's sword doesn't work.
Also, I might assume our passive divine smite 1d8s also don't work anymore. Is it just
an anti-magic field?
Do they?
This is a good old fashioned
divine.
Now we need to get.
That's a good question. Does divine cast? Is radiant cast magic? That's a
I think. I personally roll that it does because it takes a spell slot.
The improved one doesn't. That's just the natural on hits.
Right, but it's still magic that comes
effect,
from your god, but there's no magic, and right now you're feeling lonely and God isn't there for you.
Yeah. I don't really believe in my god anymore. I'm a blackguard, you know.
Regardless.
I'm an emo paladin.
emo. The emo is to paladins.
You suddenly feel much less edgy.
Yeah.
You're Evenwood. It is your turn.
Paladin.
Guys, I don't like Lincoln Park anymore.
How do you stab things now?
Hey. Farro's gonna pull out his crossbow.
Oh, shit.
This is the Esmeralda. Guys, knowing that his arrow is useless, pick it up, put it in his pocket, and pull out his crossbow.
Guys, this is the episode where he has to learn that he has to rely on his arrow, not rely on his arrow.
The strength was within him.
Exactly.
That
sounds like a Crack-a-Jack box.
Lowest silver dart. One of the silver darts that he stole.
The sense of pride.
Is he even a little bit nervous?
For killing his beholder.
He's a little bit buzzed. The liquid courage is giving him more courage than he usually has.
Okay.
Otherwise, the overwhelming paranoia would have
I'm quaking him.
I have to go back to my glaive.
He's going to
Daryl's a shaky boy.
hold the boy up, shoot him in the eye.
Nice.
Which eye?
Roll
Which
it.
eye? Fuck! 11.
What is that, a 2?
11 to hit.
Ugh, that is not hit. The arrow flies wide, sort of
I feel like he's
through its tentacled eye stalks, sort of part, and the arrow just.
Scatter! The rays are gonna hurt us if we stay in a line.
I'm going to.
Does he know that?
Do we know?
I feel like Meph would know that.
I'm gonna.
I don't think any of you have encountered this particular.
30 feet movement to this. Bonus action hide in the clothes.
Nice.
Dives in like Scrooge McDuck.
Cool.
Guys are fun.
Joy.
All right, so what's the distance?
Shoot it.
I like that
we
idea,
got here?
man.
You had to shoot it.
So each is 5, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so like it would be like 1,
Scheiße.
2, 3, 4, 5, right? That's probably as far.
Yeah, sure.
Caleb
Okay.
freaking out.
So I'm gonna run just like right here.
Oh fuck, my mask doesn't.
Just try to just close in, and then you know what? I'll shoot him with my bow and arrow.
Dude,
my
we're
crossbow.
fucked. We're fucked.
Wait,
Alright.
would my mask still stay on my face?
14 plus 6, so 20. Does that hit?
Shit!
Yes.
All right.
Wait.
Yeah.
Would
Alright,
my
so I take out my
mask-
tiny little
Oh,
baby
that's
crossbow,
right.
load it with my bonus action, and just shoot it. Fortunately, I can't now make it smite, but that's a 1d6, so.
Great.
It's still like bound and attuned to
Oh,
you.
okay, so 8.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
8
So
damage.
it would still stay on my face. Okay.
It's just,
Cool.
Yeah.
So how much damage does it take? So is it looking bloody at all?
It's
I did.
wounded, but not bloody.
Turns out he's
Alright.
mind flayer this entire time.
And that remains. That's it for Joy. Bonus action.
I use my bonus action to reload my little thing. Right, Jack? I have to take a bonus action to load my.
Yes.
You called me on that last time, yeah.
All right. So Farro, you sort of run and you jump onto this.
I'm like buried inside it, hiding.
You jump onto the. Yeah, you sort of start to burrow into this wall of clothes. And oh man, I really wanted to use that one. This.
Oh no, there's something in the clothes.
Oops. 2 other balls of flesh were hiding behind here,
What the fuck?
chomping on other things. You sort of look over your shoulder to see they're a little smaller. They're not as big
baby
as this
bubbles.
particular
Aw,
one.
This is probably the Warden.
They're specters.
Okay.
Or whatever they're called.
We just gotta
they're
fucking rush
sort of-
this.
They're
home
green,
right here.
spiky, and a much different creature. Yeah. So it's their turn too, or one of theirs turn. So you rolled an 18. It
I rolled an
is-
18, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You rolled a 19.
Hold on. Let me see what
Alright.
the bonus action hide does.
It is going to shoot Farro with.
You didn't roll
Do you have a
stealth, though.
passive that lets you do a?
I don't have a
baby?
crossbow.
It watched you have run. You never
I
rolled
don't have a
aside from
crossbow.
it, so the high
Polar
one
master.
worked
Too bad I can't
on
swim.
that particular one.
I don't care. Double attack and then you flip the
Damn.
weapon.
I'm just the guy with a coat.
Oh, shit.
Wait, what does that make Cedar?
Daryl,
Oh,
alright,
no.
you gotta use your thinker here. Throw some rocks.
Are you just a Muppet?
I can't-
I'm just,
You literally can't do it.
My strength is -2.
Hey, what do you get the nat 20?
All right.
You're a watch salesman.
For one.
You're a Muppet.
Mr. Farro, one of the creatures that's hiding, sort of watches you round the corner and jump onto the clothes,
I
and
don't
before
know.
you can
You
finish
might still be
burying
able to
yourself in
beat
there,
shit, 'cause, like, it's like
shoots
your
you
body.
a ray from one of its eye stalks.
I don't know.
I'm gonna need you to
I
make
don't know
a
the interpretation.
constitution or wisdom saving throw.
see,
please.
it's interesting. I too.
Is
have
Bart
got a
wise?
coat.
Yeah.
Yes, I have my robe of many.
You did it! Oh,
Should have taken
Which
lucky.
includes 2.
Inspiration!
shit! You do have inspiration.
That's better. That's
Yeah,
better.
much better.
17.
Cool.
Save you.
Okay.
So you start to panic and look around and sort of lose. You become almost confused, but you shake it off and you're like,
we
okay,
gotta
that was
play
just
well
it. We're
right
good.
now.
This is okay.
Confused.
Also, as you run out of this creature's field of vision, you feel your magic items sort of become a little lighter. You see the arrow starts to buzz in your pocket.
I'm gonna yell, get out of its line of sight.
As I charge towards it.
Mephistopheles.
I mean, that's still a good plan, is to bum rush it.
This is so sad. Alexa, play Despacito.
Okay. That doesn't work.
Is that an ad? Oh,
No, it's
not.
He's actually playing Despacito.
Alright, so let's think. Okay.
That's why I was asking for the charger for my
Meph,
speaker.
it's your turn.
Yes. Realizing my sun sword is useless, I'm gonna like put it in its like holster. It's not like a scabbard, it's like a holster for the hilt. I'm gonna bring out my glaive. I'm gonna charge right at it. And then
Well, I don't think you have enough movement
Yeah. Well,
to entirely make it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can get right there. And then
You
I'm gonna
can
think you can
dash.
still cast.
Oh,
Wait, I just realized I didn't. Oh well.
Just dash.
I'll
yeah.
put that on my next turn. It's fine.
You know, no, I'm gonna dodge.
Take the dodge action.
Yeah, I'm
I like
taking the
that.
dodge action.
Classy.
Cool.
That's the first time you haven't attacked something.
I can't.
Does
I'm not
dodge
close enough
also
yet.
give
Keep
you advantage on dex saves?
Yes. Yes.
Ghost, it is your turn.
Plus 2 AC as well.
Do Meph, we should take it on either side, so it's got its forced, turn either way.
I'm gonna use dash to get all the way over here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use
Can you show me
my.
the path you're taking, just in case you don't have enough movement?
Your phone playing it right
I'm
now?
concerned that
No, that-
our friend here might get
I recognize it.
30, 45, 50, 55, 60.
Great.
So, do I feel.
Yeah, your magic items pick back up again as you pass. Seems to be this nice cone of energy in
Alright.
front of him.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
Hit 50 goblins.
So if it gives me an extra 30 feet of movement, can I still move, or did I use all my movement?
Well, you dashed, right? You'd still have that 30 feet left because you
Okay.
got the extra.
So what's over here? What is this?
So that, is I didn't finish
Ash
describing the room.
bodies?
I'm actually gonna
Ash
bring out
bodies?
a
So apart
3D
from this
20
flesh
for
ball
this.
on the left, that side of the room has another drift of clothes that's backed into one corner. In the other corner, there are two small waterfalls opposite each other, and they sort of they feed twin streams of water into this cave, and it quickly flows down a small incline into that corner and disappears into the floor of the cave.
Does it seem beholder sized?
No.
Okay.
Run.
Like it's not like a dip out way for him to go.
No.
I want to see when
Okay.
someone makes a run at a rave.
So it's water, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm actually
I'm
going to pull
I
out a
don't
third
wanna go in
D20
there,
right now
though.
for the butt of my weapon. I'm actually using my arm feet.
I'm gonna go this way then and just try to stay out of his line of sight, just right there.
We figured it out.
Well, I figured
Great.
it out.
The main creature here Daryl, as you sort of begin to, you're like ready, watch all your friends dash out, but right as you're about to dash out as well, the creature shoots a beam from one of its eyes towards Mephistopheles.
Okay. You said my name.
Which is your turns next, but he's got his legendary action, so he is going to make a.
He's got it.
Shoots a bright green ray towards you, Mephistopheles, and I'd like to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Plus 12 on my wisdom saving throw.
Say this boy is
natural one. That's correct.
15?
You know, the DC was 16.
Oh!
And you are frightened for 1 minute.
Huh?
You can't move at him.
Mephistopheles? Scared? Spooked.
Can you turn around and walk backwards?
So you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within your line of sight. Mm-hmm. And you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear.
The wording is very specific. You
cannot willingly do that.
You cannot willingly move closer.
So you can just kind of, you can stay, you can sort of huddle yourself, hide behind your shield a little bit.
Can you shoot at it technically with a ranged attack?
Yeah, you can.
But add disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's okay, guys. I'll
be a guy with a crossbow.
I'll keep its line of sight on me. Just from right here, though.
Can't do anything. Daryl, it is your turn.
I'll just keep its line of sight from right here.
This is 35
I think I'll be fine right here.
Okay.
Yes.
This is useful.
Fight comes.
Yeah. Well, what I'm gonna do. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I need to pull up the green light.
I'm gonna
shift its That's part of its action.
Oh, I'm seeing it look this way?
Yeah.
You know I can't.
Okay, change the plan. I'm gonna help clear out some trash, I guess. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Do I feel like I got the magic in me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got the magic.
Adam, just a request, can we change the music to something a little more intense?
I begrudgingly re-accept
This is way too calm.
God's gift into my body.
You know?
Very, very begrudgingly.
Panzerkampf and Sabaton. Just any Sabaton song.
And
heavy metal.
Yeah. I will cast Firebolt at the rhino representing a spiky flesh monster.
Yeah, light him up, old man.
Hosya! What save does it have to make?
It needs to. I need to roll to hit it.
Oh!
Hit it.
That is not going to hit it. 10.
10. Lower than its AC.
Okay, so I just let them know that I'm angry at it and I'm out in the middle of the open.
Hans, what are you doing? Don't make me get the Luger.
Oh god.
The Luger didn't work.
Okay.
Alright, bust out some big moves.
Quite. So.
My current thought is me and Farro can slap and tickle these boys over here. And then we'll just start to collapse on all sides onto the big ball.
So
I like that plan.
Real quick. So have I?
You're feeling the magic in you?
Yes. Dope.
Every time I touch that trash.
How big?
Because every time we touch,
that's the difference.
feeling.
120 feet.
But how wide? How wide?
It gets wider as it goes to 120.
Real rivers, no.
Yeah.
Can you feel my
No,
heart?
because I can get a big piece of paper and draw it
I need you by my
So wait, Adam, he didn't move at all, right? When he shot a little eye blast at Meph. Did he
shifted a little
shifted
towards
a little
Meph.
bit, but he moved back to his name. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I get to roll at the beginning of each of my turns to not be frightened anymore?
Is there an option for that?
No, you are frightened for 1 minute.
No, you're spooked senseless.
Did you attack him?
No, I didn't. I wasn't able to get close.
You can move in the same radius of a circle.
Yeah.
You sort of.
You can shuffle around.
What's the word? There's a word for it. Like dancing around him.
Strafing?
Yeah, strafing.
So
I'm gonna strafe
here.
Yeah.
how wide out does it go in both directions?
I think.
Oh, I'm gonna cast
half the width.
I'm gonna cast Intel
Does that make sense? Like half the length
Fight me.
is how
Yeah,
wide
fight
it
me.
is at the end.
So it's here.
I don't. Oh,
Here.
wait.
Toss there.
Wait.
Well, like, so if it's this,
I'm gonna
if it's
tie.
this long,
Yeah.
it would be this wide.
Okay.
Toss this
At
down.
the,
Those
at the,
would be
at the
the
tip,
goblin.
and then you just kind of connect the dots.
Okay, so
Oh, wait. Since I'm using my glaive, I'm not using my shield. My AC is only 19. My AC is severely diminished.
I don't know if you're gonna have to bother too much with the AC in this fight though. to be fair. I don't know if it's gonna be.
My
It's all
AC
saving throws.
Yeah.
My AC dropped to 19.
I want to see the beholder try to give you the old fisticuffs, you know.
It's got a bite attack.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Punches you with its eye
my
stalks.
God.
That's
No,
really
it's got a big ass mouth,
Yeah.
like our friend
Look at
there.
those chompers.
And he'd chomp you if he liked.
It's so pretty.
okay, so
beautiful.
I am going to
I got
do something I've never
I got
done
it from
before.
last
Okay.
time.
I'm gonna use Conjure Animals as a 5th level spell slot.
Conjure animals.
And yes,
He's conjuring
at
some
5th level,
serious
and I'm
shit.
gonna conjure twice as many animals.
Let's do so many fucking animals.
Making for
fucking
two,
animal.
count 'em, 2 giant elk.
Moose boys.
You know what?
Wait,
That's
The
really
meese, as they're called in Florida.
And then I am going to use my bonus action to summon my spirit totem of the let's see. I'll use
Star Wars story.
the hawk to give advantage on attack rolls with reaction.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Hey.
Should I?
And where
I'm
would you
back
like
to
to
normal.
place?
So that's on your reaction.
Yes, it is. On my reaction, I will place
I
that.
know what Hex does. What does Hexblade do? Hexblade starts at disadvantage on
That's most.
It's within a
it's like
30-foot radius of
give
the
me
aura.
extra shit.
Cool.
I think I'm gonna need to give that.
So what I'll do is if your totem passes into
Daryl,
the field of vision of this
do you have shit
creature,
to
it
do
would
to him?
dissipate, and then you'd lose.
Do you have
That
shit
would be
to
it
do
for
to
the
him?
totem.
Ah, shit.
Like
Okay,
magic
that's
shit?
fair.
For saving throws? Would it help to give
don't
him
have
a
any second
disadvantage
level
on saving
Wait, no.
throws?
Wait, question, because it seems like he shifted direction a little bit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I need to be more careful
What?
about him.
What kind of
Yeah,
saving
he
throws
was
is
there.
beneficial?
Okay.
Oh,
I don't know,
Um,
because I'm
yeah, I
thinking
have-
of casting
I have all
Hex so
three of
he
my
can have
three,
disadvantage.
I'll just put him
on-
right
I
here
can't
because
get
I
you.
can move
A
him,
saving
but I'll
throw.
put it on us
That's a
for
good
now.
point.
Okay.
Good point.
Just
If
spell
you do
magic
that
and
for
then-
the
beholder.
I can do lots of
Make it
things.
useless.
Okay.
Can you just?
But I have to be.
And then I'm gonna
line of
summon
sight,
my
and if he
two,
looks at me,
My 2 giant
Oh,
elk, they're both
you know?
huge,
I mean,
3x3
you
in
could
D&D
gouge
terminology.
out its eye with
I
a rusty
am
spoon.
gonna.
Gonna use 2 of these
That would get rid of
That's
it.
not,
Never
that's what I'm
mind.
gonna try.
I don't
It's,
think-
I can't
So is
get
that
rid of it.
too wide? Should I make it a little more narrow?
As long as I have
Yeah.
spell slots, I can still cast Revivify.
Because it should be like
Oh yeah, we need some.
at the end,
some hot
about
gems,
half.
That's not gonna help.
Because you cut equilateral triangle.
Oh,
Yeah. So like,
So like,
if we're
Alright, alright,
so like
alright.
half of this length here,
Plus it's a
and then just cut
conversation.
that width off the corner. Oh wait, what? Oh sorry, no, cut that width off.
I
Like
can
leave
haste
only that
myself.
amount.
I can haste myself. I can get pretty much.
yeah,
You're on the eye. Ooh.
easy.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Now, according to this
I
bad
can't
I'm gonna
boy,
waste my haste.
conjure
I think we
animals.
got
It says roll initiative for the creature to have their own turn, or
Oh, no,
they
wait,
could
was
go
it 1 minute or
my
10
turn,
minutes?
whichever you.
Yeah.
I think it's around for 1 minute.
I'd
So
say
I
roll
can do it
initiative.
for 10 minutes.
Why don't you just roll in?
I mean, I can bust
Cool,
those guys,
cool.
but that's about it.
If I'm in someone that's range, then
That's
go up
9 for one and 6 for another.
If Bart gets near me, I can haste him.
Well, I guess.
Well, there's there's an 8
Actually,
between
if
you
you
and
haste me,
6. So
then I could get 3 attacks.
We'll say one of them goes right after
if I can
you.
get, because if
Okay.
I can get out of his diving range, and
What's
then
his
I can
hit points,
get
by the
3,
way?
like, improves my
Um,
As soon as I'm hasted,
Let me
I have
check.
eight
Actually, I have that.
But
That is a good point,
But,
yeah.
but see, I have to. I have
Oh
to
shit, you get to do the 4, like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
the
that's-
4 all over.
But I have to.
No, you only get
I have
one.
to cross
Don't you?
One
through
action,
his
4 attacks.
non-magic beam.
4
No,
attacks.
one weapon attack.
What'd you say? Sorry.
So I have to cross
His hit
through his
points
non-magic
are.
beam,
Yes.
and I have no idea who he's looking at.
Oh, we're looking at
it could be
One
Okay.
week and.
so he could
Okay,
probably
both
track
of their
me.
hit points are
That's a good point.
42
I just
plus.
need, like, one action where
hang
I'm
on,
not-
'cause I give them a
Yeah,
bonus
I
or
can
something.
get-
Everyone always thinks that that's
I
how
can
it
use a serious
works.
fight on it.
I did. I used
I
to
didn't take
too.
Cascade following
So
minimum 2 extra HP
that's
per
why I was
hit
like,
Yeah,
die.
I
oh,
didn't
this is
take
such a good
control.
spell. I was like, no, it makes sense.
So hit
It
die
seems
are
too
5.
good. And let me
So they
reread this.
each have 52 hit points.
Some big beefy boys.
Cool. One of them goes right after you, so it can go right now.
Oh, hey Max, by the way, if you ever wanted to...
I can't do
Oh, actually, I lied. It was not 9 and 6. It was 12 and 9.
Okay, so the 9 will keep going and 12 will go before you come back around.
One weapon attack, dash, dodge, or 5.
Yeah, that's why I'm not only on my casting books, unless I do like serious.
So the 9 one, or the one that goes right after me, he
time-wise.
So I might use it for serious.
Unless you're a
and then just
sorcerer
do
and
it
you use
if I
sorcery
get,
points to do quicken.
Thunders is
Yeah.
because you like push him.
he is gonna
Actually, I didn't get Thunders for friends.
run at the big boy and start raining hooves upon him. So
I'll think about it.
charge.
Yeah, see, I can.
No, I don't know if I'm going to do that because
So yeah, he's gonna
But
hit.
that goes for like 100.
I mean, you can.
So it's
you
48
can
plus.
Thunders,
Okay, so he has to plus 6 to hit this.
You can choose.
So if he goes like that,
It says next tag.
Yeah, if he
Um,
uses his disintegration.
I'm gonna give a reaction to, cause I'm an asshole.
Actually, I feel like you can only use that on other people, right?
I can get.
he's using it on the animal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But 2 in the.
Yeah. So
Sorry, I
that,
thought it was you for
that's
some
fine.
reason.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No, it's a good combo. You can impose reaction advantage on his summons. Like that's pretty
Yeah,
sick.
Let me see what I have.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta be
So I'll let you do your thing, but.
Yeah, that's actually something you get later is the ability to affect your
Bart.
things with your totems, which is pretty lit.
Ooh, that'd be.
Alright.
And just like summon armies of
That's not
bunnies.
It's the question I can get out of it.
All at advantage.
Yeah.
I didn't.
They
take
all
I didn't take
died
control
in
for my
1d4 points of
Like
damage.
a horde of rabbits
30
versus like
d4s.
one big.
No.
It's like go get him eventually. It's kind of
You're
weird.
in its
Yeah.
line of sight.
Oh, I'm in its line of sight.
No, I don't
Okay.
think,
No, like,
No,
I think I'm in this line.
Joy's in his
Yeah.
line of sight.
That's
Not
right.
correct now.
No.
Jesus,
That's
that
just
was
scary.
the worst sequence of rolls I've
Yeah,
seen
he
in my
peeked over
life.
for a second.
But,
Oh yeah, he
but
peeked
the-
over with one of his eye
But
stops
the
and went.
fear is still there.
Okay.
It's 1
Yeah.
minute, right?
What?
It's 1 minute.
Yeah.
10 rounds.
10
10
rounds.
rounds. We're on round 2.
Not even. We're still on round 1.
Feels like forever.
I'm sorry.
No, not you, not you.
No, I just mean in general because
Just
it's
10 rounds in
so
general.
suspenseful.
It's okay. We have 2 hours to fight.
Okay,
this.
that's 13
Yeah.
bludgeoning damage.
Bam.
Wait,
are you tossing some big rocks?
No, it's this.
Oh, you're.
I can't burn the third spells
The
to do
animal.
Plant Steed.
Wait, what did you summon?
2 giant elk.
You can summon your hellhound.
Do I want to waste that?
So your
Oh wait.
your creature's
did I-
attack
I thought
sort
Mr.
of
Burns
rears out of
wanted
the
to
lands
release
its
the
hooves
hound.
into the side of the beholder
Is it a one-time
and
thing?
sort of reaches back and just like tears down the side of it now. Now it's bloody.
So,
Awesome.
By process
But it's its
the
turn.
history of things.
So
That makes
it's
sense.
going to make 3 beam attacks.
Oh, fucking hell.
The 3 closest people to it.
Yeah.
Bring on the memes.
He's bringing the memes.
It's going to pick Ghost, Meph, and it's going to pick, Ghost, Joy, and the elk that's attacking it. And so the elk gets a DC something dexterity saving throw.
Alright.
Alexa, beat my
He's
children.
surprisingly dexterous.
It's probably 16, right? If it's a spellcasting?
Yeah.
Bart. He's so sad. Alexa, beat my children.
I'm so scared. What does it do right here?
I don't think it's.
That's a 10.
I don't think it's.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
Your
No,
friendly elk is slowed. Your speed is halved for 1 minute, no reactions, no. You can't take.
Extra
You can
attack.
take either an action or a bonus action. You cannot do both.
That's fine.
Which is an elk, so it probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, especially
And,
because
It's still gonna get off its one attack.
here's the thing, like
Yeah, that elk's still
unlike
taking
most animals, they get most of their damage
It's
from
different
just this one attack, so he'll be.
you get to repeat the saving throw though.
Yeah.
So, as long as you don't take it,
You get to repeat the saving throw.
I guess. So out of that white piece of paper is the beam, right? Of,
Yeah.
Like no magic.
and it keeps
Ghost,
120 feet.
you got a 9, which means
But
you
it's like
must
it's easier
make
to
a
visually
dexterity
guide.
saving throw.
16.
If we get near each other.
Make it. A beam of red,
It's true. I have +4 right
insanely bright red, emits from one of the creature's eye stalks and just absolutely turns one of the stones in the wall to your left into dust.
That was disintegration.
And then he had 3, so the third one is on Joy.
Alright.
Oh, it's the same one. So DC dexterity, DC 16 dexterity saving.
That's funny.
Nice. So you're like, all you can do is like, okay, let me just I'm ready for it. I saw the other one, and then just matrix it. Ready for it. You're like
I'm at the bat cages.
Knock him out.
Is that a Happy Gilmore?
I don't know.
Oh, see, that's Happy Gilmore.
Nothing like a near-death experience.
Yeah.
To drink too.
This other one is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Oh,
and
nice.
Then,
Go after the end.
Do a little beam attack on elk number 2. Who is
green
beam to
Green beans.
5.
So
What's
are you
that
just
one?
on the mountain of the close by?
Constitution save from elk number 2.
Alright. Don't look over here.
That is a 16 plus stuff.
DC was 16, so he makes it. He is sort of a little bit of his fur kind of dies and wilts away, but besides that, he's unharmed. Dodged the maybe saving
that
throw.
take 2 turns.
Yeah.
Farro Evenwood, we're back to the top
I
of the
used
round.
my first turn to attack, and then if they
I like how you can tell they based this off of the monster manual one.
I'd assume so.
Just in terms
I'm
of
how
Just
different
like
can
the one in the D&D
besides the disgusting
Beyond
fleshy
commercial.
beholders, how different can they look? You
Have
know?
options.
As different as they can be.
I can either fuck this
I'm
one.
racist, Casey.
Jack, you knew this was coming.
I actually didn't.
No
I
flesh.
honestly
you
should have picked it up when he
Yeah, he
told
did.
when he told us to pick up the beholder. We
this
probably
fight,
should have put 2 and 2
as of
together.
this morning, yes.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, yeah.
I wasn't really thinking
You
about
can't
it.
I thought you were
really
using it for your own
it'd be
character.
difficult
I was.
terrain.
Okay.
So I guess we have.
And then, like, literally we parked here, and he's like, hey, by the way, can you guys go and get your...
But it would only be on the
beholder mini. I'm like,
exterior,
well,
so where the
we're
lines
still in the
are,
car.
Yeah.
so
So
you
it's
can
just-
stand. So you're still like on it. You're
Yeah.
not really like
I just got freaking beamed.
inside it.
I am going to
Better retag to be in your
rip out my arrow from my pocket, throw it into
Tag. You've been beamed.
That should be the pass.
On the
You have
big
to
creature?
re-beat
On the big creature?
one of your party members.
That's a curse. The beam
So
beam.
I do have advantage
Tried
on
to
all
beat
the
the
attacks. Because thank you to your hawk totem.
Thank you. What?
Thank you to the hawk totem, I have advantage on the
I
attacks.
thought you said hot.
No, it's only
It's only on his reaction.
it's only on his reaction, and he already spent the reaction.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
So just normal attacks then.
Oh, actually. If Bart were just 1 square closer, I could haste him from here.
Ooh.
Totally should have held that reaction.
The lowest number is a 12.
12 doesn't hit.
Second lowest is a 17.
Doesn't hit.
Huh?
Third lowest is going to be a spooky 20.
That hits.
And then
17.
27.
That's a biggie.
Army, a tough.
How do you miss something that big? No.
So just 2 attacks hit.
Yep.
Cool.
I think you hex blink. If you have blinks though, 14.
I always have blink.
Yeah, I think you just hex blink.
23
Or
damage.
hex blink. Which one imposes disadvantage?
23 HP damage.
Oh,
And I'm
no,
going to bonus
I
action
just
hide.
figured out. It only gives disadvantage to
Do I
ability
stealth
checks,
check?
not saving
Yeah,
throws.
that's what I thought. Sure.
Axel Dan,
I
feel me?
have bestow curse.
That's a 6.
6 bonus action. 19.
Jesus.
It gets 25 on perception.
Ooh.
Actually, no,
Jesus.
that's it. Yeah, 25.
I mean, it has like 9 eyes.
Did that 23
That's
bloody
fair.
it, Adam, by the way?
Oh yeah, it was bloodied on the elk's attack actually.
Ooh.
So we're almost done.
Hot Daniel.
All right.
Bloodied
and
is
then
just
the,
half, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it took a
Farrell's
while to
gonna
get
take
to
a swig
bloodied.
of whatever's left of his alcohol, and like,
If I can get
Calm
outside
down.
of speed range, I can give it the.
The other
You're a sketchy little guy.
You're called a spectator. Rotates around
That's what it is.
and
SpaghettiOs.
continues to follow Farro and hits him with a good old eye beam here. He only has 3. There are 4 options. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Natural 1. Oh god, there is no luck for this one.
Oh yeah, come on, man.
So you are also frightened for 1 minute. You can try to resist this particular. Oh no, it's paralyzed. Fear. So yeah, this beam of green energy hits you, and you're just like filled to the brim with fear of this creature.
But you're not afraid of the beholder.
No. But
I am.
The spectator.
So you guys just swap targets. You go into his.
You have disadvantage even if you aren't targeting the creature that you're afraid of.
Oh shit.
You have disadvantage while it's within your line of sight. So you can hide from it, and then you'd be back to.
But if you don't look at it, then you're fine.
No, within line of sight means you're just moving your head around. That's how you're aware of things that are behind you, essentially.
So if I hide from it, then I'm okay.
No, if you break its line of sight between you, if you're cowering in the corner, you can still see it. So.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
You're like, I'll head just.
The death claw is coming at you.
Farro's unfinished business. Can't tell you.
Yeah.
That is the end of my turn.
That is. Joy, it is your turn.
Okay. I would say, hey, I think I might have been 1 space farther ahead previously.
You were there.
Just to make sure. I would say, I think I should have, since I got here, I might just move over here.
You're good.
Yep. To be a little bit easier. I'm gonna try to get out of its beam to the side. So can I go dupe, and then dupe right here.
I think that's an appropriate.
Yeah, that's 20. Yeah.
Yeah, 20. All right, then I'm gonna use my extra to get right here.
Flank it.
Yeah, get right in its bootay right there.
Nice. Okay.
And then I'm gonna do.
Unload.
All right, guys. So is my magic stuff working?
You are back.
All right. So I'm gonna give it 2 big old daddy swings, and also I'm gonna use a Searing Smite as part of my new Tiefling racial.
Okay.
17 plus 12, so I'm assuming that's 13 plus 12, so 25 and 29. So let's see here. May I borrow some of these d6s? Roll those. All right. So then the base damage is just 7 plus 9, so 16 plus 16, so 32. Then we add the d8s. 1, 8, so 40. And then I'm going to add the Searing Smite.
Searing Smite.
So 10, and then it has to make a con save versus 16. Or it gets set on fire.
Smear on Smite is
smear a little Smite on that.
You have some jelly.
An inverse lay on hands.
What's the DC?
16.
Ooh, that's 11.
Oh, ooh,
on
so
fire.
It's on fire now.
Nice.
And I'm actually gonna throw on another tier 1 smite because I'm feeling frisky.
You can do that?
Yeah, just after you attack land, so you can just kind of decide.
Multiple different slots at the same time?
Divine Smite is his free of your.
Fucking hell.
That's how you do
3 smites.
If you land 1 hit, you can go through your 5th, your 4th, your 3rd, your 2nd.
No, it has to be on because I did 2 hits, so the first hit.
Oh,
so every time you hit, you can
it's
do
a separate hit.
You
Sorry,
got it.
I missed that.
I wish I'd blow through all my spell slots in 1 hit.
4 and then 5. So that's 9. That's 59 damage.
Nice. That's very well done.
And he's start of every turn he's gotta do it. He takes 1d6 and then does the roll again.
Nice.
Actually, wait, does that make the roll? Let me check.
Is he still hanging in?
Thank you. No. Let's see. All right, so that is it for Joy's turn. The creature that you hit didn't really like that, so it's going to give you a little eye beam. To the tune of a dexterity saving throw, please.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna lucky that one. He's my last lucky. Got the exact same roll. So that's plus 4 plus, so that's 15.
16 is the save.
Yeah, that is the save.
Okay, one of his beams is finally gonna hit. Fuck.
Unfortunate. It hit me.
It hit you?
Yeah, one hit me right away.
You watch as your sort of perimeter of your form begins to turn slowly into stone, and you feel your movement begin to constrict and restrict.
Whoops
So,
daisies.
on your turn, you'll make another save.
Oh,
We'll
God.
see what happens.
All right.
Oh.
You're turning to stone. Fuck.
Then the other.
Getting stoned, guys.
You're getting
He
crossfaded.
Oh shit.
By the way, never forget your Infinity Gauntlet helmet. Just.
Oh yeah.
I think I can just do more straight up damage with my normal.
Oh shit, he has the Helm of Brilliance. I fucking forgot
I
about that.
I've used it, but I don't know. I just like using. I think I can do more stuff.
Mephistopheles.
Is it looking at me? I don't think it's looking at me.
It's not looking at you, but you're still scared of it. It's still real scary.
Yeah.
You'd much really rather just cower behind your shield than do anything.
I'm gonna try to throw my javelin at it.
Okay, disadvantage attack roll.
Please.
We went to the top. Do you have your reaction?
17.
Oh shit, you're right.
I think I missed it.
That misses.
Second attack.
How many javelins do you have?
I have 5 javelins.
Cool.
We have 4 now, right?
Yeah, you got 4 javelins.
I have 4 now, yeah. Oh, that was a natural 20 I wasted.
God damn.
If he imposes advantage,
Spooky 20.
If he imposes advantage, do you keep the 20?
He already used his reaction.
No, didn't it go back to the top of the round?
Yeah, but he's like midway, most of the way down the round.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he has.
He went right before the thing.
Oh,
that
it's
he
back
used.
on his turn. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So Spooky 20.
That hits.
Alright. And I am going to do these. Give me a second. Let me go to spells. Do I have a smite 3rd level?
You said you had 3 smites, so I think you do.
I have a blinding smite.
Ooh.
Yes.
Hit him with it.
Can you be a smite?
The main
archer?
eye.
Which eye?
Can you be a paladin archer?
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, so.
No, totally. That's cool because you can just whenever you land an attack, you can just
Want to
decide
increase
that
the ghost's
spell slot to
DPS?
it.
Just get some.
So you can do both. Yeah.
So I'm using that as a bonus action.
Yo.
Honestly, both of you probably
Ranger,
just, like
Warlock,
Ranger and
Paladin?
Rogue. Yeah.
Ranger and Rogue.
So
Stack 'em.
3d8.
I'm at disadvantage right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to steal your d8. So 3d8s.
Yeah, multi-classing in a paladin just get level 2 is insane. You just get 3 2d8s
Yeah.
you can add at any time.
A d6. And then I am going to burn a 3rd level spell slot.
Oh, dude.
So that's 2d8, 3d8, 4d8. Then plus my 2 from passive. Can I have your dice tray, please?
Oh boy.
And then after this, he makes a con saving throw.
Okay.
Another one.
Oh.
That's a lot of ones. I don't like that. 7, 10, 6 and 4. That's 10, 30, 35, 35 plus 3, 38 damage. 38 damage on that javelin throw.
Nice.
And then he needs to make a con saving throw. DC 19.
Ooh. Well, it died on the. Just collapses to the floor.
I throw the javelin,
Right.
hits it right in the eye, and just the amount of holy energy goes through just makes the back of him just explode.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Actually,
Falls
it's
to
all
the
over
floor.
you.
I'm stony right now.
Oh,
That's
you're
fine.
so- you're just
I
covered.
washed right off.
You're just covered in guts.
You're like 50% stony at this point. All right, Ghost, it is your turn.
Okay.
Kill this one.
Why, thank you.
I'm scared.
I'm going to use my full movement with Zephyr Strike. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 to get here.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
And
See, I can get up to you.
I'm going to place Hexblade's Curse on this fella. And I'm going to shoot him twice.
Okay, now. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep.
But one of them is a 19 then.
The 19 hits.
You have Witch Bolt, right?
What?
You have Witch Bolt?
I do.
You have
Okay.
blinded
You're
arrow
in
as well.
No,
But I
yeah,
think
you're
it's a
not.
scroll,
Right?
right?
I got Brandon and
Yeah.
Which bolt?
Siren.
Yeah.
They're part of his.
Yeah.
They got some plus. I forgot the 8.
So I would have blinded one of his.
That's 26 damage.
So he just kind of
I just killed him.
like blinding and 12.
You like
Super blind.
you blow out sort of half of this creature's size, arm stalk, some of its eye stalks getting seared off completely, and it just part of it just crumbles to the floor. The other part screams in agony, and that was bloody. Daryl.
I'll just firebolt him. 19?
That hits.
Okay.
Oh, I could. Oh, God damn it. I haven't used Zephyr Strike in a while, so I forgot I could have used. I should have given myself advantage on that roll. God damn it.
Ooh, 18 points of damage. Fire.
I haven't used Zephyr Strike in so long.
And is anyone looking super fucked up?
I haven't been hit.
Oh, I thought you got tentacled.
No, I got
it was
frightened.
just frightened. Yeah.
Not anymore.
Not anymore, yeah, because I killed it.
My boy's free.
With the disadvantage.
Surprisingly, that was pretty easy.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Cool. It's the second elk's turn, Cedar.
Alright, that was what I assumed.
So we're just all
Um,
we're already at 5. I level 10.
11.
11, yeah.
Okay.
Well, we got two
He's
paladins,
gonna
and
turn
then
around
and
and
we push out the herd.
I'm glad I still
run
have
at this guy.
third level spell slot.
Yeah, you're set. Yeah, you can do some haste.
I've heard of Mr. Maker Race. Now get ready for Mr. Maker.
What's your sun
19 to hit.
Actually, let me
that
add all
hits.
my items, because I am normal again. It is 1d8. And
I
actually
had a
2...
strawberry flight on my fur.
Oh, I hate that. 2d8 against undead and fiends.
Okay, but just the okay.
Yeah, so if I was facing a fiend, it would be 4d8 on a regular attack. Plus,
Oh,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
plus
Not again.
That's
Is that counting the improved smite 1d8?
Those are good hooves, dude.
yeah, right. 13 plus
Or is that
4.
plus your strength modifier?
17 bludgeoning damage. Jesus.
His
D8s are not treating me well
his
right now.
fey creatures come in with Nike
5d8.
cleats.
4d8, I think, is 3d. Yeah.
With a hoof attack, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
2.
Those badass
Also
hoof attacks.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
So he,
The increase for my improvement.
Your badass elk friend just rears up and slashes and explodes at this creature that's floating in the air, and takes a chunk out of the side of it, through also screaming, sort of screams, making a din in this enclosed room.
Just like how I misread the arrow.
And now it's Cedar's turn.
Okay.
Yeah, see, you have to
Cedar's
funny.
turn.
Yeah,
It'll be then it'll be Elk's turn. So it's like you rolled and you got all the same initiative.
I can open up 4 level spell
Like, he really
slots.
wanted to be.
Yeah, so I'm
Mine
down.
also like
That's
the
true. Oh, yeah, this is down to
unloading all 4 attacks.
So I could get up to 10,
As opposed to
10d8
different
damage.
creatures with different rolls.
Be pretty, yeah. No,
Well,
and that's just one attack as well.
Each attack.
Like, if it's against the fiend.
Well, it makes sense, because like Eldritch Blast,
Which would be like
not Eldritch Blast.
You know what? I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm just gonna
So yeah, oh yes.
run at
That's
this
the one I
guy
meant.
and just
And if I add a bonus,
primal savage him.
Yeah, so then this one is
Fancy.
you only use 2 tier 1 smites for that, yeah.
Do you carry a weapon?
I do, but it's just not as powerful. It's just a scimitar. And so
Javelin-
primal
javelin
savagery
You
is
just carry around this
Please
sword and
find
shield and just bite people?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just
I like to
them off.
think,
They don't
I like
expect
to
to
think he
bite.
keeps the. I like to
how
think
we're
he actually
realizing
just
that.
keeps the
Mike
sword in
Tyson.
his
That's
mouth.
way
Just
cooler.
like,
Oh, okay.
I like
Because
how
in
we're
my
realizing
hand-
the level of weapons,
in addition
even
to-
though it's like the entire campaign.
yeah. Bite. I can also scratch and
And
also
instead you
I can
bite?
fire stuff. Yes.
I just love the
Whatever
idea
works.
of him running
No, he
around
does bite.
and just no, but like have them both drawn and just
That's
He
6.
just runs with them both on his
yeah,
head.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not one of those.
level 20 16 d8.
16 to hit.
I
can get
does
That's
not.
pretty awesome.
What?
Oh no, sorry, no, it does.
Starting
Okay, there we go. That makes sense.
That's minus 20 non-crit. 40 double crit.
That's 11 on that
11
roll.
damage.
11 acid damage.
11.
So I can't
Like,
do
up
it.
again.
I was thinking, yeah, if you literally just go on.
That takes him down?
Yeah, the one on that Ghost curves.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, but you just get that, and then
Ghost gets
it's
that.
on the arrow. But since it's a
Oh, yeah.
you're
I
level
forgot.
11, it gets 2d8 extra damage just for you,
Okay.
and another 3d8
How
is
much they added? Yeah.
Wow, we really did not need 2 hours for that fight.
Scratch him down. And then I'm gonna send my other elk with his. Is he still slowed from the other
I
beholder?
get 5.
I'm still debating.
Hit points.
I didn't use any
could
spell
get-
slots.
yeah,
I'm down
you could get
to
Paladin and get a,
pick up the
get
pace
a
and
level
try to
2
get after the
2d6
If you
lady.
get level 2,
smite that pushes them back 10 feet.
Farrow's a god.
I actually
Uh,
gained hit points from that fight.
you don't
Not
have to.
losing
I'm a
any.
blackguard, dude. Like,
That's pretty funny.
I'm an oathbreaker, yeah.
You don't have to be
You can
religious.
be- you
You can still dash.
I mean, I'm trying to kill my god. Right?
Or you can pray to a neutral god.
You just can't do a bonus if he has any, which he probably doesn't.
I
'cause
But
it's-
his movement speed is halved, right?
Yeah.
Or halved.
I think that we got
so you
this
could
guy.
dash for his full movement.
Yeah, I'll just.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah,
Mm.
No. Especially when you get level 3.
Did this one die?
Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
not scared anymore.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not scared.
I'm not afraid anymore.
I'm a real boy!
He's a real boy. Speaking of real
You're
boys,
filled
Farrow's
with
up.
determination.
Joy's on
Filled
deck.
with
Oh.
determination.
Yeah.
I can't see over the pile of clothes.
Nope.
Yeah,
You might still
you
be,
can-
by the way,
you can
you might still
probably
be
use your
petrified,
movement
like,
to-
regardless of
Yeah.
death. Yeah.
5, 10.
No shit.
But your fear, Farro, is lifted as the source of your fear has died. So is your fear,
30.
Mephistopheles.
I will dash. Bonus action.
Okay.
15, 20. Line of sight.
And shoot in between their big old butts.
With the
In
little,
the eye stalks.
little poofs of white
I
fur.
could cast it.
I don't think I need it. I think
You
I'll-
may.
I'll just
You
fight
may,
this over
sir.
and then I
I
can
don't trust the dice.
I don't think we get a chance to rest, so I
But
think
if
we
you,
need.
if you fail enough, you turn entirely into stone.
The lowest
Maybe I
hit
fail
is going
the
to be a
next one, then
16.
maybe, yeah.
Because you're already like 50%, I feel like you failed 2 more.
That.
No, yeah, I'll do one more and then I'll.
So that's 6, 8, and sneak attack.
Would I use this little magic?
The last house guy.
When you need something investigated in a jiffy.
Can't see anything, man.
67 damage.
Whoa. Okay. How you gonna do it?
Nothing special.
Nothing.
Just
Yeah, just
Just
a
a nice,
routine
just a nice little
evisceration.
ceremony on the beach.
Yeah. Just a routine
Everything
evisceration.
slows down and the arrow's like.
Yeah, it's just slow mo with the arrow still moving incredibly fast, just pew, pew, back and forth 4 times, and sort of the creature then dissolves into a thick paste, falls to the floor, sort of splattering over the elk's fur. We are out of combat, as far as I'm concerned.
Adam, to get rid of the
Is your
stone shapy on.
Is
Yeah.
your
So,
radar still up
Mr.
there?
Friends,
Should I do a-
save, please?
Can I cast? Is it
Sorry.
just
Hey,
all magic?
okay, that's 17 plus. Oh, what's that type of save is it, by the way?
Oh,
you
it is
probably
a
say.
con save.
Plus 3, 20 plus 4, so 24.
All right. You succeed in the con save, force the stone to sort of pop out of the side of you. Sort of
Weird.
little shavings of stone have now sort of formed a little circle around you.
Right, I'm
with
not
your,
right.
You just gotta and your skin feels exfoliated as
Oh,
fuck.
dude.
Huh?
You just got out the spa.
This is feeling pretty great. Yeah, to be
You got
honest.
you just got that great exfoliation treatment.
Out of in a situation where we can't wait on a saving throw, will we use dispel magic or remove curse on that?
Since it's like an action, I don't
Probably
think. I don't know.
Would it
Did
be like
did
like
it
a
fail?
restoration? Yeah.
But
Yeah.
could you use dispel magic or remove curse on that?
No.
No,
It
that would
says
have been.
it's just greater restore. It's
that
like more
would've-
powerful than
Yeah,
dispel magic.
That would have been
is.
that would have been.
Farrow's gonna go up to
sleep
the
and,
dead beholder and cut off an eye stalk.
I wanted to
A
cut
fitting
off all.
trophy to take. From
I think
him.
we gotta hustle and get after Mama.
Is your radar still up?
No, I think anti-magic beam broke concentration.
It didn't.
I think this is a critical juncture we're at right now. Do we keep pushing after using all that we've used to get to where we're at and see if we can do anything about what her deal is? Or do we handle the consequences of whatever she's got going on later?
Recharging's a long, that's a long time investment, Who knows what the fuck they'll have done by the time we're done with that.
I'm just saying, I'm running out of things to help with.
That is fair, though. I got another, 2 fights in me, probably, max, if I ration out my stuff.
Who's Max? I don't know who you're talking
Oh, not Max, Daryl.
I don't even think he used max.
Yeah,
I know.
I was like, we haven't used that.
I got 2 fights, Daryl.
I got 2 fights there. All right.
I personally want to
That's a
push
good
forward.
joke, though.
I think we have nothing to lose pushing forward. No, actually we do, but we can still
I'm
do
just,
it.
you
We
know,
can risk it. I think we can risk it.
I think
That's
so as well.
where things go bad is where you just keep pushing and you keep pushing.
We
and
got
you
this
keep
far,
pushing.
so
And
might
Wait,
as
Jared,
well.
did you get
if it's another big room like this, I didn't get hit.
Okay.
See, my elf just said in Sylvan we should push on.
Well,
It's-
with or without you, I'm going forward.
Oh.
Okay, big guy, fucking I'm walking in.
Making a big
Look
fight
at this
here.
guy over here. Okay, go on with your fucking mask.
Is there anything like okay? So what is this like broken table in the middle of?
Oh yeah.
2 tables.
Can I investigate?
Nothing underneath or around.
No. And on the opposite wall is an opening, another gate that has half of the gate broken away.
I would like to investigate the table. You said there were papers on them.
Yes, there are papers on them.
Oh.
Natural 20.
Nice. You find pieces of paper, you just pick up one, and it happens to be a sort of sketched likeness of the pirate gentleman who you had freed. And it's got his name on it, it's got a list of his crimes on it.
What's his name?
Fairly limited list of crimes here. It's like
Just a little
piracy, general larceny.
What is his name? Or
his-
is it just the drawing?
His name is William, we'll say Buck Rogers.
William Buck Rogers. Guys,
And then and under aliases, he had quote Willie.
guys, I think we killed the warden.
What?
These papers here are just papers of the prisoners.
You attack first.
Yeah. They're scary!
You did.
Yeah,
I will say you kind of provoked it with the arrow.
Well, it would have killed us.
I could
You telling me not only do we charge headfirst into a prison where all the prisoners got out, but then you killed the warden?
Hey, we all make mistakes sometimes, Daryl,
Do you have any idea how fucked we are?
To be fair, we released like how many evil spirits in the world after?
To be fair, we released at least 20.
We're not really good guys, if you haven't
Who knows
noticed,
if they were
Daryl.
even
Destroying those-
released? Nothing ever changes in Barovia.
You know that's true.
Daryl,
I was thinking about that.
Daryl, you're grouped with a bunch of psychopaths. I hope you realize this by now.
You're traveling with murderers.
Yeah.
It's something that we have to make our peace with.
I wonder if Bonnie's okay with not being unfired. Oh Jesus.
Stay with me, Daryl. Daryl, we gotta try to
She'll find a
unfuck
job.
this.
Don't worry about it.
It's all good.
I'm not worried about her right now. I'm worried about me.
Man, that was good practice.
Yeah.
Oh, I
mean,
suppose that would
Can I
make
dig
sense.
through the clothes for armor?
Joy's agreeing.
Hey, you people, the ones who know how to make people disappear. Can you make me disappear?
I can't.
I mean, I could as I swing my glamour.
In what
That's the
sense,
wrong kind of
How
disappear.
metaphysically, the disappearing are we talking here? you
Like
know?
fucking invisible.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Well,
I can
I
only do
mean-
that to myself.
I can just make you stealthier.
Same.
That's about the only thing that I can do.
Actually, wait,
I am digging through the pile of clothes for armor.
Yeah. So before you roll your investigation,
Yes.
basically,
Technically.
I think we gotta get hustling.
you would have to
Yeah.
spend a lot of time investigating these things to get me to generate your check.
I think
Should we-
I
It'd
think
be like
I think there is
5
something.
minutes,
I
10 minutes.
I
No,
think we
I
should
think
move.
I think
we
I
should
think
go.
it is
Come back.
I think
I'll
it
come
is
back.
I think it is things in these room dies. We all scream at each other for a second and then we fucking run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's basically
we
what
gotta
we're
we
doing.
gotta
Yeah,
get
we gotta
started.
hustle. We gotta hustle here.
I'll come back later. This
Yeah,
one
sure.
There are shiny things in this pile, like
We'll
not
come
shiny, not shiny as in like gems, but like shiny as in like
Yeah.
Interesting.
metallic and interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I'll come back later.
I'm just
All right,
Elf-
Todd Squad,
Elf-
move out.
Dash.
oh fuck. Do we want
The
elks up
Todd
front?
squad troops up into a little
Oh, yeah, we still have
formation, runs down. Two
Daryl's
guys
at the back.
groping in the middle.
Yeah, Meph and Joy are probably holding up the front, the two big beefy boys.
I just have these animals with me for an
We
hour.
dashing.
Oh fuck you guys.
You gotta have a one on either side of the group, Real business.
burst into this long hallway.
Is the 21 gun salute with tanks?
Oh no.
Yeah. And I just really admire that guy who directed Transformers.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
I wish to be the DM version of Michael Bay.
It's really inspired to here. More explosions.
You just walk through a very light drizzle of like oil.
What's
you
his
can
thing?
just like rub it on your body.
Helicopters at sunsets. That's what he does. You know?
Yeah.
Bumblebee, stop lubricating the men.
Why are you all shiny? Just like
Transformers.
flexing.
And then Bumblebee's radio turns to girls just want to have fun.
Who's the Shia LaBeouf of this group? I feel like it kind of has to be me.
I think
feel
it's
like,
you.
you know,
Yeah.
I'm the closest thing to a young teenage boy.
I would
You mean, yeah, someone has to be Mark
I don't
Wahlberg.
think you have a Daryl in a Transformers movie.
Yeah, you do John Turturro.
Okay.
He's like, what the hell is happening here?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Wait, who's the guy who plays like that guy's dad in American Pie? He's just get the thick eyebrows and the glasses.
I don't know,
like-
but I know you're talking about, but I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Oh, God.
Alright,
Anyways.
Alright, let's
we're
go.
moving out.
So you arrive at a Y junction in the hall after running down this slightly curving hall. And let me find you a blank card here so I can. It's a little hard to describe. But basically,
Gene Levy?
you are.
Yes.
Yes, you're holy fuck next.
You gotta make the face too.
You're running down a hall this way, and the hall, there's a sort of, you enter a Y junction. Off to this side of the Y junction, to your right, or straight ahead really, is another gate. This one is made of solid stone with very small holes cut.
Does it look
strategically
like
at
someone
eye
tried to
level.
explode it?
No, it's
Okay.
completely unharmed actually.
Let's go the other way.
A stone
So-
gate, you say?
Yes, but it's untouched.
Excuse me.
And there's a hallway that's sort of to the left and behind you.
I want to go in. I want to go and knock on it. Didn't I say this is probably the warden?
You sort of walk up to this gate, and
I
did.
this time, yeah.
sort of at a basic level, it's very obvious you're on the inside of the gate. There's a bar closing off the gates. There's several of them actually, and then there's large latches that are controlled by levers on
Friend!
the side.
Okay, it wasn't speak friend and enter, alright.
I command. Okay. Command the lever.
No, it's like walking up to the indoor at Safeway when you're trying to go out. It just doesn't work. You're just like, it's fucking indoor.
Oh, it's
wait.
the Skyrim door.
It doesn't open from this side.
It's the door
Oh,
that
wait,
only
do
opens
you guys
open
want to
it.
go this way?
You can open it.
Yeah.
It would be easy to disarm the locks and things that are securing this door.
Hey, we got a.
I am gonna
But
get
there's
the
a hallway that goes off.
I think they
behind.
went I think they went the other way.
The hallway?
Yeah.
I mean, it's untouched.
It's untouched, we shouldn't fuck with it.
Okay. Yeah. You're right. Let's keep going down the hallway.
So you enter the hallway that you follow narrows and narrows until it's barely 4 or 5 feet wide at points, and so you're all forced to walk in a single file order. And you enter an enormous cave. It's sort of walls are carved perfectly smooth, and there's not even a seam at the slightly bold floor. Sort of almost a perfect finish. There's no cracks in it anywhere at all. And
I make a crack.
the room is littered with an enormous number of corpses, and it's strewn with bodies of drow. There's sort of maybe a dozen dead drow, as well as other strange creatures you probably don't recognize unless your character is familiar with fiends. So maybe
I might be. But...
if your whatever favorite enemy thing is fiends, then
that's right.
I would assume you'd.
Ghost definitely has a fan of fiends.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think. You know what? This would be the type of thing that I would have Bonnie look up. But she's gone.
Bonnie.
Bonnie, are you there?
I want to get
This is
somebody
so
who.
sad, Alexa.
I want to get a replacement who works in the
Alexa,
library.
what? How do fiends work?
Alexa, what the fuck is this?
Definitely.
So, those of you who are familiar with fiends, possibly
This is so
Ghost,
sad. Alexa played Despacito.
and-
It's not on.
What if you
So
got your
Ghost and
own
Mephistopheles. Could I get a general knowledge stat in which you're proficient? I don't really care which one it is.
Knowledge.
That's really fucking good.
I only have insight.
24.
You have any knowledge?
No, I don't have any knowledges.
Okay.
24.
I think knowledge isn't that a?
Huh?
His Arcana history.
I'm a very charismatic boy.
Oh yeah.
Skill wise.
Survival.
I mean, nature.
Nature's pretty good.
I mean, I could still roll, but
I'm just interested. I was just interested in getting a roll with a bonus. It's fine.
15 months.
So you recognize these creatures as different types of devils. There's sort of small creatures with barbed tails, small wings, and they're just crumpled and dead. There are
the little ones are dead.
Yeah. There's more little ones. They're a little larger than the barbed tail ones. It seem to be half-formed humans made out of muck, and they're also sort of spewed in piles around this room.
Yes.
And
your prophecy came true.
Yeah, the fortune telling came true.
Yeah. And
but you're not alone.
At the back of the room, there's a group of 10 drow. They're sort of huddled around something on the ground. Most of them have their weapons drawn or still dripping blood and ichor of strange colors.
Okay, so far they seem to be helping out.
Are they looking at something?
Yeah, they're all looking at something.
Okay.
Can I see between their legs what they're looking at?
Perception, please.
Can we all?
I would like to take one as well. If I would be so bold.
As I'm like going towards them.
Oh man.
Spewing just infernal fumes.
23. Give it to him.
Okay. Daryl holds up his magnifying glass, the perfect length to brilliantly brilliantly illuminate for him a gap between two shoulders of drow.
It kind of works actually.
Yeah, it's like really weird, like perfect match for the distance and focal point.
To be a dick, I try to like get in front of it.
Ghost like looking for the same gap in the shoulders. She's putting her head in front of you, and then Farro just sort of drops to the floor, looks straight under all the feet, and
he uses his elf eyes.
He uses his elf eyes.
What do you see?
So the drow are all crowded around, and you see one. The rest seem to be wearing like tight pants, sort of ready for nothing loose or flowing like that. It seems like a combat.
They're ready for
armor.
Yeah.
And then, but there's one set of feet that has just a white flowing robe wrapped around the ankles. And
you're gonna get fucked up.
So this, but lying on the ground is a small, sort of medium-sized humanoid who's sort of lying on his side is almost completely black from head to toe. And so we'll have let's roll for some initiative.
Do they see us?
Not yet. We'll just use the initiative.
Yeah.
Keep things under control.
16.
One's one below you again.
Natural 20.
Man,
Shit, this boy's
my
starting
initiative
now.
has been really low recently.
25.
This is the highest
I could
initiative I've ever
was
gotten.
Mr. 35.
Farro, do you want to give us a round to buff up first? Because I could do some stuff here.
Yes, I'm not gonna go balls to the wall here.
I'm going balls to the wall.
You guys kind of need to prepare.
Mr. Farrow's initiative.
Natural 20.
Okay.
So 25.
25.
Mr. Joy.
16.
Mr. Mephistopheles.
15.
Miss
High
Ghost.
rolls.
Ghost.
20.
And Daryl.
I rolled a 19 minus 1, 18.
All
Nice.
right. Double
Pretty high.
I'm so proud of you, son.
My two elks, they rolled 13 and 16,
Okay.
These two keep rolling 20s.
and I rolled an 18.
An 8.
Yes.
All right. So what is Farro Evenwood doing while my spotlight those things?
Farro Evenwood is going to start picking off some of these little fuckers. I'm going to assassinate one of them. Sneak attack, no sneak attack, because they don't see us.
Your assassinate gets you
Assassinate
advantage.
gets me advantage on anyone.
They have not
attacking,
acted in combat.
Yeah.
And auto crit as well.
Yes, sir.
It's a perfect song too.
$27 to hit.
Who are you?
Which one are you getting?
The assassinate will go for the closest one.
Okay.
And is that sneak attack or no?
Sure.
Please.
Do they look like they're curb stomping the figure in the middle, or are they like waiting
I
for
need
it to get up
3d6s.
like Rocky?
I have 2 right here.
And I'll borrow Nick's these other.
These ones are just standing. They haven't really made any moves since you sort of clapped eyes on them.
Can someone keep a god in a prison?
No.
Close up this.
We already busted that myth.
They broke down a lot of gates to get where they're at, and they're not
God, this
killing
looks like a fireball.
I think they're trying to release some bad
Except you can't evade this one.
I think on Mythbusters, they prove that you can keep God in prison.
I'll take that.
It's not capped.
The key target could be the thing on the ground.
That is true.
We don't know.
If he's on the ground, we can probably prioritize the drow first.
But
Thunderous.
are we going to shoot first and then ask questions? Like that's pretty much literally what
we've already killed like most of
We're gonna shoot first and ask questions.
So we always do that.
Yeah, honestly.
It's the best policy, damn it.
It is. 84.
Yeah. Cool.
That's just one attack. And then the other 3 are going to be separate targets. Okay, so one of them is natural 1. Second is going to be a 13 to hit. And the third is going to be a 21 to hit. 22, sorry.
They both hit.
The 13.
Which ones are you hitting?
Yeah, which ones are you
Okay,
hitting?
so the assassinate was on this bird boy.
Okay.
Then I'm fanning out. So then these 2, and then the green one.
I need to consult page number 28.
So these are a bunch of alive demons?
Alive drow.
Alive drow surrounding a real dark dude.
Yeah. Dark boy.
And they killed a
your
fuck ton of
lowest,
demons.
below 18 doesn't hit.
Sorry?
On the axe one, below 18 does not hit. The one with the axes, yeah, sorry.
Okay, so on the next one's below 18 doesn't hit?
Yeah.
I'll do the 23 on this one. And then this one is assassinate.
This is the Pally's moment to step up a bit, because I'm a little nervous about this.
Oh no, don't worry. I got a haste.
I'm prioritizing defense right now.
So it was.
I think the best defense is
a 13 to 14 and a 22.
I can also.
Well, I'm boosting my AC to 29 right now. So.
What's that?
13, 14, and 22.
I also.
How?
On the
Haste,
last.
shield.
So sorry.
Okay.
Oh, you can't do both of those because you only do both.
So I'll do the 22 on the axe one.
Also
13 on the red one,
I have,
14 on the green one.
My robe of many things. I can take off 2 patches which are mastiffs, and I can add 2 more boys to my thing.
They are. Thank you, sir.
If I hypothetically needed to.
Okay.
I'll take it. I still have these 2.
I think haste.
I keep forgetting about the Ox, dude. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage.
I'm gonna tear this skull port in half and seal it back with flex tape.
So I could drop, use my magical crown to drop a fireball here on this group, but I don't know if I want to fireball that boy in the middle. So I might just
hold it off.
Or we might really want to fireball.
Yeah.
Well, the fact so far is these people
are here to re-kidnap somebody. So
you have a religious goal in mind and have not cared about. They cared, but they didn't kill the warden.
Probably because they didn't run into him, or maybe they had
they distracted
inside information.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if they're invading the place, I doubt they were either had a bad agreement. With
they had busted charges before we had gotten to the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Damage on the one with the axes.
Axes? Okay. 18.
Cool. Followed by the one in the middle, which was assassinate.
Yes, 84.
That's right. Cool. It's vaporated. Gets vaporized. Absolutely.
Fucking dies.
And then the other bird.
13.
To hit.
13 damage.
Ah, wonderful. It's gonna be somewhere here. Sorry. There it is. Oh, okay.
And last attack is. Okay, I'll take it. The green one is 18 damage.
That's the archer.
Yes. Archer boy is 18.
Archer Boy is
Come open the path.
somewhere. Sorry, I like having lots of people, but I don't have any better way of tracking the good ones.
I was gonna ask, like, how is the initiative top right system working?
It's all right.
Where are we at?
We can get a thing with a spinner.
Yeah.
Where are we at in the initiative right now?
Very top of the round.
But we're still in.
Here it is.
We're still in a
still
surprise round.
How much damage do they roll in?
18.
That was the very top of the round. Round orders: Farro, Ghost, Meph, Daryl, Joy, the Elks, and then Cedar, and then all of the Drow go after them.
Holy shit, we beat them.
Order.
I gotta go again.
Surprising.
Oh wait, no, they haven't rolled initiative yet.
Ghost.
I'm gonna get it.
Oh yeah, so the Farro vaporizes the one.
To over
We
here.
already tossed it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's over here.
Oh, I'll give you a piece of detail now that you've opened up a sort of gap in the circle of creatures. There's an obviously feminine figure, the one positioned here, who's standing wearing a pure white robe, just from head to toe. Looks like has long white drapings over all of her, but you can see one dark hand pointing down towards the creature on the ground.
The priestess of Wolf.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look so good on a pike.
That's our questioning target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
So
questioning. Her head's
don't
gonna
hit
look.
her.
Yeah.
Hit her! Don't kill her.
Got it.
I'm gonna try and paralyze her and just keep her out of the fight.
Okay. Can't trip her to
Gotcha.
death.
So, okay, I'll try to clear
Yeah,
half for you, bud. So, 3 beams of Eldritch Blast to this one.
Okay.
Come on. Okay. I don't think that one hits. 12 to hit.
Yeah, that does
That
not
does?
hit.
Okay.
So,
And then Spooky20 and a 23.
I believe the Spooky 20 will hit. Let me check. 185.
And I'm using Planar Warrior.
Cool. Yeah, anything above a 16 will hit.
Alright, cool.
That particular one, he's one of those boys who you kind of recognize his whip as a distinctive signifier of who this guy is.
Alright.
Does they all have the German accents?
You haven't heard them talking. Sort of slow-mo reacting as 3 of them get blasted
That is
away.
31 force damage.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
And
Big force.
Big shock.
Yep. He is still awake, alive, and alert. Is that it for you, Ghost?
Yeah, I think that's all I can do.
Cool. Mephistopheles, you are up.
Get in there, boy.
Alright, I'm using my last 3rd level spell slot, casting haste on myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run in there.
I keep forgetting that's you, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Hey guys, what's up?
Who are you attacking?
No one yet. I am.
Just come in and say hi.
Yeah, just coming in. Hey, what's going on? Oh shit! I'm kidding.
Just like really high level rogue, just kind of like dances through the enemy party. It's just like, oh, I can't.
I'm casting Necrotic Shroud.
ooh.
Yes. That is everyone within 10 feet of me has to make a charisma saving throw. DC 18.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of damage. Actually, I'm gonna get like right in there, like get everyone.
Get him.
With that fright.
of damage.
That's a lot of fright.
What?
Yeah, it's a lot of
I'm
damage.
casting Necrotic Shroud, frighten all of them.
God.
What's the DC?
18.
Cool. Alright, the one with the axes is... You had to do something that affected every single person.
Yes!
Meph, you rolled a 15,
You can do
right?
like, I don't know,
No,
like
I didn't even have to roll for that.
3/4.
Oh,
like
no, I
these
mean for
group,
initiative.
Like in
Yeah,
thirds
that's
or
what
whatever.
Should I, hey Adam, real quick, sorry.
Yeah.
Didn't I have one initiative above Meph?
You were both 18.
Oh, shit, okay.
No, I think you were 16 and he was 18.
Oh, no, sorry.
That was the previous fight.
Oh
where
my
he
god,
was,
I'm
you were 16 and he was
I got
16.
six. No, wait, I am 19. You are correct. Yeah. I remember. I mean 16. Sorry.
Cool. So the one with the... Oh, this is going to be interesting. Okay. Yeah.
And then...
So 1/4 of them fail. Another 1/4 of them pass. Fail. And... fail. Okay. So we'll say that this group here, sort of strengthened by the sight of their protector right there before them, doesn't get frightened, but the rest do. I'll keep track of that.
Inferno, I'm like, I am your messiah. Bow before me.
And you have the big black creepy wings, right?
And then like I'm just spewing just that sulfur and brimstone from my skin.
Nice.
Just speaking infernal.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well done with the flavor. I love it. Daryl.
I am going to move up into the front of the. Yeah, I get right in there. And I attempt to hold person, the big belly one with the gut hanging out, which is the one in the white robe.
Got it. Or you're intentionally insulting her.
Well, no, that's her mini.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. It's a free.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's it.
Doesn't take a reaction.
I bet she's wise as fuck.
Mine is
she gets a 21.
She saves as fuck.
I'm
gonna try it again.
You sort of smite the queen.
Baseball.
If you move, you die.
She sees me winding up a second one.
Yeah.
Just like her like white.
One of the so
pick it up.
Daryl casts a spell and it flies across the room to hit at this white robed figure, and she turns, raises a hand to point at you guys, and says, "Get them!
They're German!
Yeah, it's Germans!
Fucking Nazis!"
Oh shit. She's gonna be. Okay, here we go, guys. She's taking a legendary action.
What?
Oh shit.
Nunny?
She is going to cast spiritual weapon.
Fuck! She's a cleric. Okay.
She's a cleric.
Kill the cleric!
Wait.
That's what I'm trying to do.
She is going to find a miniature to represent. How about a goblin, since they're good minions?
True. Okay.
And the edge of her 60-foot range.
My spell is 60 feet, so she can put it right on me.
She's gonna put this weapon right here and.
Good play.
Hi guys.
It's gonna be an enormous size. So it's sort of this great piece of wood sort of forms
German
from the base.
And they support communism.
Sort of forms up the handle of this and then forms an enormous curved piece of metal. And then she casts that. She's gonna take an attack, which I believe you add what, proficiency to?
Yeah, spell casting modifier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, melee spell attacks. Okay, so she gets plus 11 to hit, so that's a 26 to hit on Daryl.
Who is she? Oh, okay.
I was about to
Daryl
say.
significantly hit.
Yeah. Depending on what level she cast it at.
Only third.
Oh, she cast it at third.
Yeah.
That's better than second.
And or was it second?
It's
It's a third level spell.
It's lowest is the second level.
Okay, yeah, she is going to cast it at a third level.
Yeah,
So
the bitch.
2d8 plus 5, most likely.
Yep.
Likely.
2, 4, 6. Her spell casting ability is 5, so another 10. Oh no, sorry, just 5. So 6 plus 5, 11 damage to you, Mr. Daryl.
Yeah, and it's gonna attack of opportunity as I run the fuck away from it.
Does spectral weapon trigger attack of opportunities?
Yep, but it only has one reaction.
Okay, cool. Okay, then I'll take the deed here because I'll cast a big old haste on myself.
Yeah, get it, boy.
And then I'm gonna just do a big old dash towards. So do we want to kill that queen lady or not queen?
Do not kill the queen.
Just not dumping. Okay.
I think guy on the ground is fair game.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna dash right to the edge
He's on the
here.
ground, so I don't
My
want
60 movement.
Your movement can get you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm at 25. And then I'm hasted after doing that, so I'm. Oh yeah.
You can make it.
Yeah. No,
I made it in haste, so.
Okay, then do I have an attack as well? Or an action as well?
You have your actions and your hasted action.
You have a bonus action.
You have your action and your hasted action.
But you have to use it for.
So I'm going to
I'm gonna do my first.
I'll do an attack then. on this laddie right here.
Scythe boy.
Yeah, so double scythe boy or girl.
Which one? Oh, double scythe one.
Yeah. Okay. Go wham, and that's 10 plus 12, so that's 22.
That hits, little psyche boy.
And yeah, so I only have one action, right? So I only have the bonus attack for my haste, right?
So you have an action, bonus action, and an extra action.
Right now? Okay, cool. So then I'll see how the first attack does. So that's I'll do 2 dice in a row. 9 plus 8 is 17 plus that. Oh shit, that's a full 8.
Oh,
that's 25 for the first attack.
Cool. That does a lot of damage to it. It's bloody, bleeding from an enormous gash you cut in it with your sword.
Alright, then I'll do another attack on it to finish it off.
Wonderful.
15 plus 12, so I'm assuming that hits.
Yes.
And then,
Ouchie.
Bam. I guess I roll that. So that's 7 plus 8, so 15 plus.
Actually, what was its attack? What was your attack roll? Sorry.
Oh
no, it was like 27.
Yeah. Oh god, I got another 8, so that's 23 on the second hit.
That hits.
And then
No.
Is it still alive?
Oh, that was 23 damage.
Oh, that was 23 damage.
Yeah,
it's dead.
Sorry. Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that was wondering. Yeah. Okay. Then I think I have one more attack. So
it was
I'll
the spirits. It was
Give your
the
bonus
spirit
attack,
killed him.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to dash over here. I'm going to do my last attack on the bird boy.
Mine is stony.
Ghost.
Okay.
God bless so much, child.
Yeah, so I killed this person. I don't leave this person. Do I get attack of opportunity by this guy?
You're not leaving their influence.
Okay, not that. Yeah, I was making
The lumpy boy is Mephistopheles.
Well, you got attack of opportunity.
I keep forgetting that's you too.
I mean, unless
it's
it's
spiritual.
I know, because I was like, okay, I can't go past that guy because I'm gonna get attack of opportunity. But
no,
it's like, wait, that's Meph.
Waiting for you to lose.
I mean, I am kind of monstrous.
You're the target right now.
All right.
I'll help you, buddy.
Oh, that's
yeah,
a 20.
if I lose, if you lose line of sight on me.
This one's the one with carrying another whip.
Oh shit, okay.
Who are
Then
you?
I'm going to, well, you know what, I think I'm fine as, I can roll like 3
So you know, it does make
D6s.
sense, RP-wise.
Like
It's
read
easier
your
for
perception.
you.
I mean, you can flip through that whole
These.
item section.
That's so clutch.
Yeah, I can't.
It's pretty great, yeah. Great weapon master is pretty insane. 8 plus 5.
Yeah. No, it makes
13,
sense, RP-wise.
16 plus 8 is 24, and then 2d8s
Because
from
there's pretty much a god item to keep another god from pretty much smiting you across the
29.
plains.
Right.
So, yeah, 29 plus 24 is,
Not bad of a hot topic.
33.
33.
All the gods want it.
Yeah.
29. Oh, sorry.
Well,
I
that's
meant
a
23 plus. No wait. Yeah. It was 4, 5. No. Sorry. It's 33.
Cool.
It was 22 plus 9. I was gonna say.
2.
Still not bloodied. This one takes your hit across his shoulder, down his arm, and just sort of snarls at you, whip raised and ready to attack when its turn comes around. But it's the elk's turn. All 2 elk and cedar.
My turn? Oh yeah, it's the elk.
And your elk. You're just you all grouped in initiative again.
Oh, we're all grouped now? Okay. Can he walk over my friends here?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
That's what he does actually. Is he hovers over?
Yeah. Little few things hit you in the back of the head. Don't worry
Just
about
goes right through your soul.
Okay.
Oh.
You got 23.
He's gonna
Just phase the
It
gay
just
away.
phases right through you.
He's gonna run.
Like the Flash.
He's gonna flank around to
Like Danny
Green
Phantom.
Man here
Cool.
and hoof him.
Oh wait, I need to tell you something. Have you watched Danny Phantom before? Like religiously, like I did as a kid?
Probably, yeah.
Hold up. I saw this thing because someone did like a fan
The live action thing,
thing.
right?
Wait, did you see it?
The live action cast thing?
Yeah. Like this isn't canon, but it's like, where is it?
Oh my god.
It's too many ones.
That's just like been my life.
Here it
with
is.
these D8s today.
So I said I
like
made a
Bob
casting for a Danny Phantom movie.
No, thank you.
What do
They're
you
gonna have to
you
uncurse
guys?
themselves eventually.
Okay.
It's 15.
Wow,
Magic
alright.
bludgeoning damage.
Stop. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was like, yes, I have no problems with this.
I allow that. I accept that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said they all go at once, or is
They'll all go after you, pretty much.
okay.
Take out as much as you can.
I'm just gonna send this man
You're just gonna hear
over
Bart. You're just gonna hear.
to this flank.
So spooky.
Got him, boys.
Just like a smash.
Nat
like,
20.
Dice to
Oh. Now let's hope these d8s do something different.
I can't.
What you cast?
Add my dice. Do it.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just letting the elk do their thing.
Oh, I see. You're just elkin. No!
You stacked too far to the left. You brought this on wrong Sunday.
Oh yeah, I didn't give him that.
It's okay.
Would you like to stack my 30?
There we go. This is what they've all been prepping for.
Big bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 14 plus 6 is 20. Plus 16 is 36. Plus 16 is 52. Plus 5 is 57. Plus 4 is 61.
Jeez. What the heck in fudge,
You're
guys?
reaching my levels of damage, and
Wow.
Farrow's aroused.
With the big
He
boys
loves
now,
those
Daddy's here.
See, this is what happens when the elk
Is that
act
a
how they're
yucca
supposed
arrow
to.
in your pants, or are you just happy to see me?
Oh shit.
Your creature rears up. Is there any way you want to do it? Because you.
No, he's just gonna
murder it.
Whenever Bo gets a
Impale.
natural 20.
just
There's no
come
reason
down
why you
or
say it,
come up
fake
and
around.
just
Yeah.
run down
speed
with
bag.
flopping hooves as he falls down
Perfect.
and just
Huh?
Everyone wants to
just
do
yeah makes his head.
He sort of drives his
Like if
calves
we're
into the
at-
stone
like,
floor
does that have to?
as it's just destroyed.
It's gonna be a little weird, but yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And you
Like
can't
what Mersh
you can't destroy spiritual weapons, can you? Or do they just
I think you can attack.
They really are. That's what's great about
And then javelins
Um,
can be reused, which is nice.
how would I find that?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can just throw a produce flame for 60 feet
Okay.
for my cedar action. Oh, and that's a 23, so I think it'll hit.
Yeah.
And that'll hit this man for 12 damage, 12 fire.
Which one's this man?
The fire one.
Have you been doing this
I think
all
it
from
already
here?
been hit
Did I
by
move?
Yeah.
Joy and both.
It's okay, same.
The spiritual weapon's gonna fuck me up, but
go in.
It already took its reaction, so you can move around it.
did it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dead?
How much damage do you do?
It's
Joy took the
12
reaction.
fire.
Cool.
Deja vu.
No, it was the arrow that died.
Oh no, he was like way out here.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if he was like dead or not. So
The green man was alive. It was this man that died.
I'll take
the
it.
gobbo guy that died. Okay.
Yeah,
I got you.
Mr.
No, it was
Gabbo.
the arrow one who died.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
My sister.
It's all good. Deja vu.
Bottle.
Been in this place before, riding on the beat.
Master Confused, ready to drouse turn.
Oh no.
So, well, you've noticed that they're all waiting for an order from their commander. That's why they're all going on the same turn. They're sort of holding themselves back.
Action
ready to
economy.
go. Then they're just gonna bust out, and on a cry from one of the creatures wielding. This is so annoying. I lost one of these cards for the boss lady, but that's okay.
I'm
shall
only
prevail.
threatening them right now. I'm right next to
shall
I'm
prevail.
right next to the cleric.
The mother, this
Oh wait, I'm immune to being frightened. Damn it.
not my job to keep track of your abilities, homie.
I know.
Well-
I was looking through. I was like, I'm immune to being frightened because of Aura of Courage. So.
And whose fault was that? No, I'm kidding.
Oh man, but what you aren't immune to
You forgot.
is
pure
He was
damage.
so scary.
I'm
you
immune to
forgot-
disease too. So.
You forgot that you're immune to
Yeah,
be
he
frightened.
was-
Yeah, exactly.
scary.
I forgot about my Aura of Courage.
He was that scary.
Yeah. And also, it's a beholder. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Terrifying.
It's pretty intimidating.
Anyway, how often do you fight a beholder?
Not very often.
Exactly. Hi guys, I'm going beholder hunting.
Because
Just has a tally mark on the side of his axe.
because of Critical Role, I thought that was going to be a much harder fight.
Also, that's Matthew Mercer.
Yeah, that's why I was very.
Wait,
Mephistopheles is
what
going to
fight?
make 2 attacks
What?
against
What's
you.
the beholder fight?
One at a 20,
The first campaign?
Yeah.
24,
Nope.
and one at a 25.
Nope.
Then again, they did kill it pretty fast. Because when it became undead
Sit the
was
fuck
when.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
27 now because of haste.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just a methed up meth.
Well, in that case, she's going to cast harm on you.
Can you describe harm to me?
Yeah, I will.
I've never heard of that.
Before,
I
actually.
know.
Enlighten us.
You magically get hurt.
Sorry, dude.
Probably
Very slow
probably
right
at my
now.
level spell.
I have my lowest is a +6 on saving throws. That's my lowest, so that's Dex with a -1.
Please make a Constitution saving throw for me.
That's a fairly average. I have a +9.
That's average for you?
Yeah. my charisma is +17.
My highest is fucking +7.
My highest
Or
is
sorry, +9.
My highest is +2.
That's a low number. 12.
Her save DC is 19.
Oh, she's on par with me.
Well then, you're going to take 14 d6s of necrotic damage.
Huh?
What?
How many d6s do you have?
Mostly enough, I think.
I have many ones for you.
I have bone dice.
Please, yeah. Those don't roll.
Stuff in here.
It depends on how you roll them.
Well,
Okay.
I was hoping to check an attack, but I guess I have to lay on hands myself.
Do you want to use the big roller?
Yeah.
Get that funky one too.
6,
Oh.
8,
How am I looking, Doc?
She casted
10,
harm on you.
12.
Oh, there's a few ones.
There's a couple of ones in
2,
there, yeah.
3.
14.
That's something that dies.
Oh, some got knocked out.
I don't feel so good.
That's alright.
There's a few ones in there.
One got knocked and rolled into it too. So.
9. Yeah, so it's not too bad. 10, 20, 30. And then that's... Oh, it's only like 41 damage.
Only 41?
Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of ones in
That's
there.
fine.
Have at me some more.
I'm fine. This is
You're
fine.
okay.
Yeah.
What do you say you're
The
fine?
good news
for
is she
you're not
has one
actually
more of
fine?
those a day.
Ooh, that
Oh,
How many a day?
that's good to know.
3?
4 a day.
4 a day.
4 a day.
One more.
That's good to know.
One more? So she already did it.
That brought me down by.
They had this huge fight in here with the devils and shit.
I'll save the one attacking
So they're
the
also
elk
pretty low.
until a minute from now. And the shield one. Gonna try to attack Mephistopheles.
Make him try.
Just like a basic drown though, so he's got like +4 to hit, so he gets an 8.
Nope.
Wow, he's terrible.
They have to literally roll a natural 20.
Literally.
Yeah.
Ghost, can you try destroying the spiritual weapon?
Can I do that?
Spooky20 to hit for the
I'll
one with
ask
4
if I can
arms.
No. You cannot. You shall not pass.
So it's gonna attack them. And the drow captain is gonna attack Joy.
I can take the reaction for you if you want.
It's waiting to hit me.
Oh, so it's gonna go towards you no matter what.
Oh.
She recognizes my
Magic.
whole deal because I tried to hold prisoner and she's
Ow,
like, yeah,
ouchie.
you're not doing that.
My
big
arm.
deal."
Why don't we knock her out this point then, since she already fucking knows.
Give her all you got.
It's like the only thing we can
Give
do
her
at this
all
point.
but one of what you got.
The what?
Give her all you got, but don't kill her.
We'll
No,
take
I
a pause
understand what
while
How is the Dro mother looking on a scale from 1 to 100?
No one's hit her.
She's looking.
No one's hit her.
She's looking fine for what we've seen. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
we were counting on Daryl to
This
Good God.
guys,
hold him.
I'm just saying, they walked through a prison and killed a bunch of
I need to
demons to
remember
get
that.
to where they're
Because
at.
that affects all of us, right?
We might
Yes.
want to say thank you for your
That's
time.
within
and
your
get the fuck out.
in like
If-
10 feet of
to
me.
be clear, they killed a couple of devils.
yeah.
If you're within
Okay.
10
No,
feet of me.
I think we can handle them.
You think we can handle it?
Yeah, I
I'm-
just think we're not gonna be able to hold her. We just have to knock her unconscious. I think that's the only way.
Well, I'm gonna triple hit her with 3 smites,
I'll take her down a little bit too.
and then. Well, I'm
No,
gonna hit her with 2
I
smites.
think
save a
ground-
thunder.
And we can take the
I
little
think
guys too.
I think the
so.
priority kill target is the thing on the ground, and then
Really? Yeah, but
'cause,
it's already
like,
down.
If it gets
It's,
up,
it's on the ground, like, but she's like trying. She was
Okay,
out
so we go
reaching
for
her
her.
hand to like probably dump a good spell into it. I'm thinking like
Then we go for
is
her.
it like lay on the ground hurt,
Shit, okay.
Or is it like kneeling down before the drow?
Like fetal position on the ground.
So it's not wanting to be there.
She's probably the last one who
It's
has
something
really good magic.
probably extremely powerful that's been trapped in this prison for a long time.
No, I know. It's a drow on the ground, right?
It's a completely black figure.
Yeah, it's just covered head to toe in black. Seems like cloth, but you can't really tell from.
I think I know what's happening.
Well,
she is turning him into a drider.
A what?
Well, either way, kill the shit out of him.
A spider centaur.
What?
It's like a centaur, except replace the horse with spider.
Oh.
Okay.
I know what I'm doing. Is it incapacitated? Just prone.
Just prone. It's moving about.
I want to kill her mostly.
Okay.
Did you bring it inside? Okay, just put it over on the thing.
Ooh.
All right. Mr. Joy takes an attack roll.
Oh dang! Against me or?
Against you.
Yeah. Alrighty.
We're gonna.
I just took 41 damage off a single legendary action.
Oh.
She has 4 of those.
She already used 2.
That's 14d6 of damage.
Luckily.
She only has 1 more.
Oh, she only has 1 more. Oh, I thought she had 4 more.
Alright.
They did.
Dude, we gotta knock her out, man.
Or she has 2 more.
Yeah, I can
That's a
turn.
26 hit.
Yes, that does.
Cool.
You gotta get up to it.
I know.
Gotta knock
Not
her
there
out.
yet. If only I had my drunk vision on. My mirror image.
My drunk goggles.
Sorry, I'm not used to doing damage against
I
you
know.
Wow, it's only like oh right. I need a con. Oh no, there's never mind. It's just 4 more d6s, no save.
Oh.
Why do I keep dropping them on the floor? Okay. Wow. There's 6. There's a 6. Sploink.
Weird.
That's weird. 6, 9, 10, and 11. Wow. 14 damage, some of which poison and some of which not. I don't know if that matters.
No, I ain't got no poison resistance, so I'm at 89 in life.
Cool. Then the one without a head is going to attack Cedar's friendo.
Cedar and the Elks.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Not the new band.
Yeah. They play their hooves.
Sorry if that was loud.
No, there's just water droplets.
Oh, yeah.
That's bad. No, it's okay.
Does an 18 hit on our friend the elk?
18. Oh shit, I actually forgot what this is.
Oh shit, what up? It's your boy.
Probably though. Open right to it. Yeah, his AC's 14.
Nice. Cool. So that hits. So he takes. Ooh, that's lots. There's a 10. There's a 8, 9, 10. There's 20. 20 damage.
Oh.
Slashing and poison.
He's alive.
Cool.
Sad.
Beefy boy.
One of the normal-looking drow is going to try to attack the other elk and gets like a 14. No, not even. An 11.
Ooh, that does not hit, Captain.
Ooh, that elf is like, get that shit
It
out
was
of here.
11
Cool.
damage?
You missed me with that bullet.
No, it's 11 to hit.
Oh, on the other one.
Oh, it's 20 to 20 damage.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Top of the round with Farro Evenwood.
Oh, wait.
So while you guys were gone, I was just drow going.
Oh, yeah, huh.
I'm going to, first of all,
That makes sense.
head out this way,
There were many of them.
and I will take
Yes.
the opportunity attack from the spiritual weapon.
Oh, it's focused on Daryl right now, so passing off opportunity attacks.
Cool.
It
I'm
wants
going
to
to do
clobber
something
me.
that Pharaoh usually doesn't do.
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
kick
can hit the
somebody while he's
lady.
down.
Is spiritual weapon concentration?
Yes.
Damn.
Hit her.
Let's give her.
Pharaoh's
Good
going
point.
to attack the boy lying prone in the fetal position.
Okay.
You can hit the lady. She has concentration.
Oh,
Does she?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that might be helpful.
I will target 3 attacks on the prone person
Okay.
and 1 attack on the bro mother.
Is anyone hasted?
I'm hasted.
You're both hasted.
So, attacks have advantage because prone.
I really enjoy
I'm
this.
using all my personal spell slots right now.
They're both the same.
I've just been like drinking.
27 for the first hit.
Oh, there you go.
That hits the mother.
I'm hitting the prone
I
one first.
forgot for a second.
Let me check the prone one's AC.
Do you have any
27.
crazy shit you're concentrating on?
I am the elf boys.
Okay. I think you can get one of these.
Oh yay.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm having a hard time with the surface areas here.
That is okay.
I will be soon though.
See, I could really tell you use hero force because you had the same sash and shoulder pad setup that I had on your mini.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, hey Adam, I'm gonna roll for that concentration hit since I just realized I got hit while I hate stuff.
Oh yeah, sure.
What was the damage?
The damage was like less than the 10
Okay.
base.
So what's
DC 10 con.
Use DC con. Oh, I made it. Cool. I got
Okay.
6.
I rolled 2 because of the
Plus 4
harm.
then plus 4.
So I made it as
Plus
well.
4.
DC, that was like 40 something damage, right? He took 40 somewhat
Deston,
damage
there's
from
your
the
D20.
harm.
Yeah.
But it was like separated, right? Because it wasn't from like one.
Well, it was
single-
one
Well, that was
spell.
Mephistopheles.
Oh, one spells. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
So wait, what would my concentration check?
Well,
they
I'm
rolled
trying to-
low
if
though.
it would be
so-
20.
He
You
beat
took
it.
the-
Oh, I pass it then.
He beat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 19.
Well,
And plus,
18,
Nice.
18
I said
plus.
nice.
plus lots of stuff.
Yeah.
I wanted to say nice and then 18, so I said 19. It was
Wait.
pretty. It's kind of weird.
Which
Nice.
18,
know,
18
just
plus the
like-
nice.
That's literally because I said
Nice teen, yeah. I got a nice teen.
Hey, I'm going
So this
to
is what-
hit her
so
so she loses her concentration.
This is what I'm rolling on my attack.
On the spiritual weapon.
Because main attack, extra attack.
Yes?
His AC is 18, so you hit.
Wait, no,
37 was the first one.
Cool.
So second attack is
Smite 1. Attack. Extra
28.
Attack 3. Bonus action.
Attack 3.
You're hitting.
23.
Hey, are you rolling disadvantage for the prone figure?
Is it disadvantage or advantage?
In disadvantage.
I
Because
If
you're
you're
making a
far.
ranged attack. You're far away.
If you're 5 feet, you
Yeah,
get it.
disadvantage for
Let
range.
me-
It's advantage for melee because you're standing right above him,
Who?
basically.
Yeah.
The
Dogman.
Dodgeball Gorilla Man.
Oh god.
That's
Bruh! The duality is mad!
Oh no.
We got the D20.
Ooh.
1 and 20.
You miss, my man.
Alright, first attack
You missed.
misses.
Should I thunderous and send her flying? Or should I
16
just
does not
maximize
hit,
my
right?
damage?
I think that
Whom are you attacking?
Prone boy.
Prone boy? No, does not hit.
Third attack.
Sucks.
17 does not hit.
Does not hit.
Nice 20s.
I've averted my gaze towards the queen to knock her concentration.
Cool.
Oh.
12 does not hit.
Nope.
That's not.
Today was
It doesn't want me to roll
Not
anymore.
a great day.
well, at least not the round. I don't have enough to
Yeah. Ghost.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get it to right here.
Cool.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on
The queen.
the queen.
My queen.
And I'm gonna put.
The queen.
God damn it.
Hunter's mark, hunter's mark.
And I'm gonna attack her twice.
Cool.
I'm gonna guess it. 17 does not hit.
17 is her AC.
Is her AC? Cool. And then 29 probably.
That
yeah.
hit.
And then what was I gonna do? Oh no, I can't do Train of Warrior. But I do have Hunter's Mark.
This is my possible. Wait. Bam, bam, bam.
That's 24 damage.
Cool.
Oh wait.
Oh yeah, if anybody move away from me, attack of opportunity because you leave my.
And then that's
Okay,
it.
will do. Cool.
So- I don't think anyone's left yet.
After Ghost, it's Mephistopheles. Yeah, no one's moved. They all tried to attack you.
But
Concentration from
Oh yeah,
the queen?
the concentration check.
Oh yes. What was your highest damage roll? Or
I
what were
don't
the separate
remember.
attacks rolls? Or damages, I guess. You had 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. I think it was.
Should we just give
What
her
was
2
the first
tens?
attack?
Yeah. Well, what was the? You did 40-ish damage, so we'll just say 2 20s. So she has to make 2 DC 10s.
I assume her DC's not too high. She's a
Ooh.
cleric.
It's intelligence, right?
I think.
Yeah, so she has a +3, so she fails. 1, so spiritual weapon goes away, which is that guy there. Yeah.
Or the cleric.
Mephistopheles, it is your turn.
Ooh, do I risk trying all 4 attacks on the queen?
You can have the last one be non-lethal if it's too much.
Yeah. Alright, can I borrow a dice box again, please?
Does a prone target
We just
have
need her
disadvantage
gone.
on
Yeah.
dex saves?
Yeah.
So I'm rolling for 4 attacks. 3 of them are hasted. Then one's the bonus action butt of my weapon.
Doesn't say anything. Okay.
Oh, natural 20 on one of them.
Oh, she's probably
Lowest number is, I believe, give me a second.
the lowest hit is.
The lowest hit is +7. That's 12.
12 does not hit.
All right.
12 doesn't hit.
So I'm not using that.
Next lowest.
Next lowest is a 16 raw +7.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah, and then one was a natural 20. So first attack, I'm rolling the crit.
Okay.
Ooh.
You don't crit with the smite, just with the weapon damage.
Yeah, just the weapon damage. So that's 10, 20, 28, 31 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Oh, you can take that band off of her.
Oh, big one.
That was her concentration.
Oh, yeah.
Big one, yeah.
16.
14.
23. 16 plus 7.
Yeah, so 23 on the second hit.
Okay.
Fucking Paladin.
Ooh, 8, 10, 17, 17 plus 5, 22, 25 damage on the third hit.
Big hits.
Cool.
Big shot.
Big shots all around. Oh, jeez. The second hit was.
Just sauce.
The second hit's damage
Let's keep
was.
her alive.
23.
23, yes.
Cool. And then third hit was also 23?
22.
22.
What were we calling
No, it was
it before
25.
Todd squad.
No, because
No,
it was
no,
17 plus 5.
Oh yeah, so 22.
How is
23,
she
22 in the first hit.
The first one's like 31.
Thank you.
Big,
It
big,
wasn't
big
macho,
damage.
but it was still that spear.
Like the
Yeah,
beast
roll
squad or
4
something.
dice.
Yeah.
The brute squad.
Brute
Yeah.
squad.
How is she looking?
Thank you.
How's she?
She's looking fine. She's wounded, obviously, taking a couple hits, but she's doing alright. Daryl, you up.
I would. So we don't know.
There's no weapon.
There's
I'll
no disadvantage
find
on
out
deck
her next
saves
turn.
for prone target.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and hold person the lady again. She has to make a wisdom DC saving throw.
Cool.
16.
16 wisdom
Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is my last try.
She has she gets a 28.
Okay. That's
She laughs in your direction.
yeah.
You cannot affect me with that magic.
As I just blasted her with smite.
Yeah, she's choosing her gloats.
She just gave me the D&D equivalent of miss me with that shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
Do you say she was wounded, Adam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scale of 1 to
Just a little
100.
bit.
I'm gonna
wounded.
bonus action healing word
I don't know the
myself.
percent off the top of my head, sorry.
She's getting there.
Fuck.
What was this again?
Bonus action healing word.
Okay.
40.
Were you the person to hit her to do any damage? No.
Joy, you're up.
All right.
I see you're in the upper on deck.
So I'm going to dash at the queen lady. So I think I might take an opportunity hit from this guy.
Yeah.
That's fine. So I'm gonna go right here.
I thought this was another.
Oh yeah.
78.
So I'll take my attack now. So
Those were all
Okay,
level
let me
ones.
let me do his.
Sure, yeah.
Can I
roll
level
here, please.
I'll just prepare my attacks.
Yeah. Sorry, I need to find who
Yeah,
it
no
is
problem.
for. There he is. 26. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost
He
200.
gets to.
And then only one of those attacks crit, but still. If I had that fighter feat or
Let's see.
19's count, I would
He's
have
gonna
2 crits.
gesture at the one with the arrow behind or next to him, and that one's gonna make an attack on Farro's or on Cedar's creature.
You can feel free to aggressively scrooch. Like you can grab him and
so Cedar, the one with the green arrow gets a 23 to hit. Does that?
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
Oh, so
this is his. He uses a bonus action to command his troops. It's not very much.
Since they left my range.
13 damage.
They left my range.
13 damage.
Oh,
okay.
hit one was my opportunity.
Elko.
No, that might have been me.
That was his bonus action.
So I can run
now he's going
left
to.
your range yet.
But okay. Oh,
Yeah,
that
sorry,
guy wasn't close enough.
I should move back quick. Actually, was.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't hit you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so then so my 3 attacks I did were 30, 29, and then 27. So I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
Well, we moved on.
What was it? Add 11 damage.
Not our responsibility to keep track of that.
All right, then. Okay, so may I borrow some of these G6s? Yes, I will.
Feel free.
Okay, cool. One more. Sorry. Then reroll these 2. That's the high number. Okay. So then, so that's 4, 10, 28, 22 plus frickin' 24 because that's 3 attacks. So that's 46, and then I didn't have the D8 yet. 4, 2, 5. So that's plus 11. So that's 46 plus 11 is 57. And then, you know what? I'm also going to throw in tier 2 smite on the last hit.
Okay.
For, yeah. Oh, thanks, dog. And then that is not the highest, that's plus 6.
They failed anyone except
me. 63 damage.
Yeah, they don't work for anyone except myself.
And you know, hey, one day.
Yeah, she is very bloodied at this point.
Yeah.
And that wraps up Mr. Joy's turn as he slashes and hacks through her, but she's still alive, though she is grievously wounded at this point. She's going to use one of her legendary actions to cast.
She is a cleric.
She'll cast Hold Person on you there, Mr. Joy. The save DC is 19.
And what type of roll is that? Is that
That's a wisdom saving throw.
You have a plus 6.
You don't remember the name of the prisoner.
Oh yeah, so I have plus 6 from him, and then I got a plus 9 my wisdom. So
No, we were talking about wisdom ability.
it's just like the same aura, and his just overrides my
prison record on the table.
So then I have the plus 9 from just natural wisdom save, and then so it's a plus 15. So
the prisoner that we freed on the
nat 20. So
35 on that saving.
The
Nice.
the goblins.
And
I'll take it.
That's fine.
so yeah, you pass the saving throw. She sort of turns and gazes at you, trying to form a magical connection, but fails as you sort of shake her off.
Sorry, Toots.
It is the elk's turn. One of them.
Alright.
I can't remember which one.
That's fine. Pretty sure it was the second one. He's gonna attack this man. Full fucking throttle. That is a 14 to hit.
That does not hit.
Sad. Jesus Christ. And then the other one does not hit as well. Sad. Oh well.
ZVV sad.
In the back.
Yes.
Guys, you gotta be careful. If your haste gets dispelled and you lose concentration, you're gonna get stunned for a round.
That's that issue.
Okay. I am gonna.
Yo, Pallies.
Actually, before
if
you
you
make
lose
a move, she's going
concentration
to,
on haste,
legendary action.
it ends
sorry.
and you get stunned for a round.
Yeah, for a round. So that's why I don't want to end.
Yeah, so like, you know, some bad rolls go, like this fight gets a little nasty.
I got one more lucky on me, so.
Okay, so I need.
I still have 25 AC after my accident.
Oh, she can't do that high of a spell.
Doesn't it get harmed
with
with
a legendary action under your spell?
That just hurts.
Yeah.
She's good. Go ahead, Cedar. Go ahead and move.
Oh. Once again, he shall do the thing. Actually, no. No, you know what? He's not gonna do the thing. He's gonna wild shape. Is what he's gonna do. Into a goddamn bear.
Fuck.
Do you have a goddamn bear, Millie?
No.
Okay, can you be the velociraptor?
I can be the velociraptor.
Blue.
It's blue.
Well, actually, or Allosaurus. I don't really know what he's supposed to be. Velociraptors will be smaller. Anyway, point is, I'm gonna use the.
Farro's gonna get on top of Cedar and ride him into battle.
Okay.
Blue.
So, yeah, that's just my action is turning into this giant brown bear.
Something that was gonna seem pretty stupid from
And
Yes. Yes.
What? What?
That's my turn.
What?
Yes.
Great. Now the mother is gonna go
Ride him into battle.
and
You can stack 4 centaurs on top of each other.
I also have a centaur mini for if we ever get
That's
one of
not-
those.
Now I'm questioning the plausibility of that. Can Farro get on top of Cedar as a bear, whip out his scimitars, and go into battle?
I mean, I figure if I'm a willing creature, then it's consent is the law.
I would say at disadvantage because he doesn't have a saddle.
But the mini does, and I spent so long
And
painting.
you probably
Doesn't take much for anything, man.
Man, you gotta have a saddle. Have you
Duly
tried
noted.
barebacking?
Duly noted.
I like how.
Oh my
this
god,
has
you know what
saddles.
oh my god, I should have fucking summoned my mastiffs. I can bring many boys into fight if I really need to.
Is your bear
much
wearing a
initiative.
jacket with
What?
patches in it?
Another one.
Oh shit,
That's-
you know
that's
what?
like-
Yeah, the robe of many things is
Oh.
on.
Well, it's on your.
That's
per-
like Bowen
I think
and
it's
his
like.
fucking wolves.
I think it's so that like you don't lose it when you
I'm
drop your
selfish
shit.
in my
When you,
Well, I can like
Bowen is
I can like
3.5
choose if
druid.
stuff melds
All he
into my
just does is
form
like
or
capture
like
wolves
That's
and summon
nuts.
wolves.
That's awesome.
Wild shape
you
is
did
so
last
cool.
That's pretty
so
cool.
she is going
Yeah, that's what you did last
to.
time, yeah.
So she's going to attempt to banish Mephistopheles to another plane.
Oh.
Wait!
As her hand disappears.
Hey, that's
Wait!
that's
Into
that's
her-
not good!
Oh shit.
Not again.
He's not from
Well,
this plane!
It's
not from
okay.
this plane.
The numbers are in his favor here. He has plus lots.
Oh, that's true.
Is it wisdom or
He
con?
has to beat a 19 with a wisdom or charisma.
I would imagine
It's
charisma.
charisma then
He's fine.
Yeah.
It's charisma.
It is
I- I-
charisma.
Oh, okay.
You have like, what, plus 17?
So-
Let's
I'm
do
a
that
plus
one
17.
again, man. Come on.
So you have to roll a 1.
Yes, that is pretty
You
much.
literally have to roll a fucking natural 1 in order to fail this.
You
Wait,
really
that's what we
do.
said last time.
Yeah, I was gonna say like,
Yeah,
I
it's.
think it was a charisma save last time.
It was
a charisma save
yeah,
last
that
time.
one apparently.
And now you have so much charisma.
Matthew Mercer, blessed be this die. Give me the strength to pass this charisma saving throw.
Does Matt hate you?
18!
Yeah.
Plus 17.
Nice.
Vanish! Fuck off!
You have no I'm here to stay good.
You dodge through her misty hand as it sails past you.
You have no power over me, mortal.
blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Pumatsu.
Yeah, exactly. So a couple of drow are going to make a couple of attack rolls. 2 of them to be precise. Yeah, they just don't hit.
Banishments hurt so much.
See, the thing is,
Were they
you're
on
from this
anyone
plane,
particular? No,
and there's no
no.
way
Both
for you
on
to come back.
Mephistopheles.
I mean, I could make my way, but that's too long.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
And his hasted AC is so
I
nice.
know it's ridiculous. I'm losing track of my action time.
I'm actually surprised I got hit, but that's 26, you know.
It's 27.
We're really
Yeah,
having the
that's
action economy crash
You have
really
Tourette's
here.
level.
Yeah.
I am beyond
It's like
Tourette's.
losing the
Well,
ability to keep
right
track
now,
of
without my haste, I beat your ass.
Okay.
I just need to upgrade my plate.
This one's going to make 2 attacks on Joy as it's going to charge forward and attack him.
Actually,
That is oh my gosh, I'm sorry. This is a 23.
Ooh, that's my AC.
All right.
Ooh.
Right on the money.
I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna use my reaction to make an attack against him for Sentinel feat.
Okay.
He's attacking.
You are not. Oh yeah, you're threatening.
He's in range, yeah.
Okay.
Doing good for me.
You get him, you can't move.
Oh man.
Yeah, if I hit him, you can't move.
No, I'm just like, man, I love how
but-
effective.
no,
14
Because you can
damage,
just
senor.
put concentration
but
on something and
it's
then
if he
just
attacks
wipe
him.
shit.
That is true.
So, like,
If the attack lands, then it'll
I
stop
don't
him from
know. I
moving.
just love
Yeah,
that kid.
like it would still attack, stop movement.
No,
still-
the concentration
Your
saving
reaction,
throw.
Senor?
So,
16.
if you get a high
The 16 is raw. Plus 7.
Yeah, which luckily bears.
I would say
Does, what was I gonna say? Did both attacks land?
No, only one attack landed.
Alright, then can I redirect the second attack with my treachery? I've knocked that over so many times.
11 damage.
Only a drop.
Okay.
Is this actual booze?
Yeah, it's just wine. Like 8% wine or something.
So it's actual booze.
It is actually yeah.
Well, when you put it
that's actual booze.
It's like 2 wine glasses here.
A little bit of a red wine.
So you're redirecting the second
Rosé?
attack?
Yeah, let's redirect the second one.
I just want a little bit of
To
a
whom?
lady.
I think
A
that's
rosé?
I think, no, that's
with a tinge of
Cabernet.
pine.
Oh, it's already gone.
That's
oh.
Cabernet.
Cabernet?
Oh, yeah. It was Cabernet, yeah.
Told you.
Wow.
And to whom are you attacking?
The lady.
My divine sense.
She
is not.
Oh, then 5 then I will have it redirected at. You know, I just won't redirect it then if I can't, lady.
Okay.
Oh no, what it is
And,
if they disengage, I can
I
see it.
went. The one without a head is going to attack.
And then when I do hit them,
And
they do to 0.
Get, like a lot. Where is he? Senor Cedar, does a 22 hit your friendly elk?
Yes.
And does a 10 hit your friendly neighborhood elk?
Yeah, no.
And
Okay.
then when I make an opportunity
are you
attack,
keeping track of
I get
damage
to
of mine?
move half the
I have damage on it.
without
cool.
poking opportunity, but I'm like
This
right
guy
in
is
where I
going
wanna
to
be, so,
take.
Fair.
yeah. I could have moved 30 feet.
Start wailing on the guy that's trying to.
He takes 4 slashing plus another 5 poison for a total of 9.
Well, if we stop
Was
her,
the
I
guy
can
who
heal
took
him.
damage last time?
Yes.
Okay. So total of 9 damage?
Yes.
See, not all drow like to receive the gift of love.
Okay.
Some see it as a blessing, but many see it as a curse.
And the
becoming a
other,
rider is
there's another drow
a blessing to
who's
selection.
going to hit your other guy.
Interesting. No, just like I was like reading the writer thing, and it was just saying they were like, oh, you must cast, and I would be like, I hate some
Yeah, so like,
But let's not turn him into a dragon.
Your other Cedar.
I read
Your other
when I go into
elk
Wikipedia, I
takes
just die.
4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Adam, I need to make a roll against that damage. I just realized again for concentration.
Oh, yeah.
14, right?
Sure.
So what DC is that? Is it 14 that I need to make? Or
DC 14.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You're. Cool. And back to the top of the round. Fair Evenwood.
I am diverting my attack 2 ways. The guy laying down and the queen.
Take queen. I like how she's not really a queen. We just call her the queen.
Okay.
Disadvantage on the
Okay.
ground.
27 to hit with disadvantage.
On the
ground.
on the ground guy. Yeah, that hits.
And second one doesn't hit.
Cool.
Take
19 damage.
So the guy on the ground.
Yes.
Cool.
On the ground boy. And then 2 regular attacks on the queen. 18 and higher.
Yeah, those
her
hit.
AC is
18,
17, I
17.
believe. So yes.
Sneak attack.
Yes.
She's being flanked
just
by
one.
4 people.
On just one attack though.
We're almost done, boys.
Hey, reaching that end.
Huh? We get the photo also? We're gonna celebrate.
50 damage
Oh, jeez.
Dang.
on the queen.
Nice. She is very wounded, but still alive.
Not bloodied.
Bloodied? Oh,
Oh,
bloodied.
yeah.
Quite a while
She's
ago.
bloodied a while
If she
ago.
wasn't bloody, then that'd be scary.
Alright, so I'm going to. I know we can now start doing non-lethal.
Ghost.
Yeah.
Chop it
Shooting
in
the queen twice.
Cool.
So wait, did this guy? I thought he died, and then he came back, or the arrow
You
man?
may have died.
One of them does not hit. One of them though is a 30.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, it's sunglasses.
Plus Planar Warrior. This isn't going to be that much because it's only one attack, but it is a 17.
Those are both enough to hit?
No, one of them was not. It was just one was a 30 to hit.
Oh, got it.
And then 17 damage.
Oh, 17 damage.
Force damage.
Got it.
Force damage.
Yeah. Because I use Planar Warrior.
That's dangerous.
Cool. Fire another arrow into her. She screams at you, sort of much less cocky than she was about 30 seconds ago. Mephistopheles, you're up.
I'm rolling for 3 attacks, all non-lethal.
Okay.
Who?
The queen. The queen.
You probably roll non-lethal as you go.
I mean, yeah, I'll do that. I'll roll non-lethal as I go.
Yeah, see if in case you roll the first one.
Okay, so just one?
Yeah, one for now.
Yeah.
Well, which one is the one we're doing? So just.
My third attack is a non-lethal attack.
Which one is the third attack?
This 8.
Okay.
8 plus that's gonna be 15.
Doesn't hit.
No.
The ace is like 17.
Lowest is a 20. The next lowest is a 20.
Okay. So both your lethal attacks hit.
Both my lethal attacks hit. Yes. That's okay. I don't have a lot of dice in this.
Why are they lethal?
8 plus 3, that's 11. 11 damage on the first one. And then 9, 12 damage on the second one.
Okay. She's still conscious.
Jesus.
Daryl.
Yeah.
Is your turn.
Actually, no. I'm adding the 11 as well.
I would like
11
to.
11 non-lethal necrotic damage. From my
You can't do non-lethal necrotic damage.
Can I do non-lethal fire damage?
No.
Do I
Magic damage?
Do I risk it?
Yeah.
I can't change.
Do I?
I wouldn't risk it. I
I
can
would
go.
not risk it.
Yeah, I
risk it?
can
Okay.
do it. Yeah, I'm just my.
All right, I'll hold on to my necrotic.
Just smack her on the side of the head with like the side of her.
That's
Yeah.
I'll laugh her.
Daryl.
My
I
favorite thing
will.
is
I
to
will
have the arrow
sacred
fly
flame
for
the
like
guy on the
600 miles an
ground.
hour.
Cool.
I just imagine that news reporter.
He needs to make a 16 dex save.
Oh, I literally. Oh, well, I didn't chop out her neck with my.
While
shaft.
they're in
I
the fetal
chopped out her neck
position.
with my blade.
Cool. He got a nat 20.
Bully for him.
So he just kind of bumps himself up into the air as he
Yeah,
sees your
he
spell
flops
coming.
like a fucking fish.
And well, he sort of pops himself up into the air and lands kind of cat-like on what appears to be its feet. Since he got the nat 20 of the dex save, he'll stop being prone.
He's the cat man.
Okay.
Get away from my plate.
He's not.
Mr. Joy, it is your turn.
Right.
Joy, finish
I'm
her.
putting it on the ground.
We alright, guys?
That doesn't fall over anymore.
Mr. Joy.
Oh shit.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to start with my first attack will be non-lethal. That's
Okay.
a queen. That's 18 plus
That hits.
stuff, so then where's
I just realized that.
yeah, I'll just do 6 plus 11 plus 8, so 19. So she's still alive and kicking.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes. Yep.
Then I'm going to have to do another one of those.
She had a lot of.
11 plus 12, so 23.
That hits.
Alright. 3,
Just looking a little woozy.
Or was it? It was like
8, so 16.
That's enough. She falls unconscious.
Hey, yeah.
Hey!
All
We
right.
still have more people to kill.
So then I'm gonna use my last attack on the brother dude with the whip behind me.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. I'm gonna do a big old swipe. It's 13 plus 12, and then I'm gonna
Queen
use
is unconscious.
a tier 1 on this. Tier 1 divine smite. So I'm just gonna get him out of here. So
You're passive, right?
oh yeah. I'm gonna roll that. Same number. 7 plus 8 is 15 plus 3d8, so 8, 12, 27, 31 on the brother.
Nice. He's looking grievously wounded, but still up. Cool. That would get us to the Elk and Cedar's turn.
Alright.
Sort of knock the mother down with one. Sorry, Cedar, you realized I didn't describe what Joy did. So slams the side of his blade against the mother's face a couple of times until she keels over unconscious and then flips his blade to the lethal edge and hacks away at the captain standing behind her.
That's fine. Excellent.
Hey.
Aw.
Fuck.
I can read that from here.
Yeah. So that
The
was.
captain is the goblin, right?
That is not the number.
Is the bird.
That was
Is
elk.
bird.
Jesus Christ.
Leave the captain
I'm not
alone.
mad. I'm disappointed.
That's even worse.
Hey, Mephistopheles, does a 27 hit? Sort of between
What are they
two
gonna do?
attacks.
That hits. That is my AC. It's 27.
Dang.
What? Something hit you? Something hit you?
Something hit
For
me.
one.
Never mind. She's unconscious.
Oh
She
yeah,
doesn't
she's
have to do actions
unconscious.
anymore.
Queen's unconscious.
Oh.
Oh wait. I can multi-attack.
Be gone.
You almost got him, Adam.
You almost got.
That was close.
What was that roll? That anyways.
That was a 17. She has
Wow.
Oh, hey.
So a 17 has to.
There goes the bear.
On a high level.
Yeah.
Oh god, the bear's going.
So first attack is.
Up in a full sprint.
First attack's a 12. I don't think that hits, does it? Yeah.
Oh.
It wouldn't.
Man, just Animal Farm up in here.
Like,
I'm glad I didn't use my armor.
Wow. 4 attacks, not one of them hit.
Dang. That is just disappointing.
Yeah.
Cedar whiffs it a shit ton of times as the bear. Sort of slamming on both sides multiple times of this incredibly surprised looking drow. And turns around to the drow's turn. 2 of them are going to make attacks on our new friend who just stood up. And
Oh yes. Told you they're not trying to.
I was gonna say, I might not do that.
No, but it's clear there's no love lost between these 2 groups. And so they both hit. So he takes 8. They're the like weakest ones of the 2, but they managed to make a good decent roll this time. And the other one does that much. So sort of the 2 weak drow who have been sort of like mildly tapping their swords against Mephistopheles' breastplate for the past couple of rounds suddenly turn and see this creature get up and are just like, oh, we must kill him! And then stab him through with their scimitars, doing about 20 damage. The captain's going to attack Joy, a wife.
Kill the captain.
The captain. He is a +8 to hit. Those are both single digits, so he doesn't hit.
Alright, I'm gonna
Makes things
redirect.
easy.
Actually, just because why not? I'm gonna redirect both of them with my create 2 remaining redirects.
Okay.
That's my man.
Where's which are some drow that are alive currently?
I'm not-
Everyone
You and I have
except the
taken
green
range, so we're
is
okay.
drow.
I know.
Okay,
Or
so-
except for you're not sure what the black creature with the axe is.
Okay, then I'll have
You know, you're not discriminating.
no, so I'll have it redirected on this. Oh, I'll have both
Was it
redirected
10
on this one.
But he's 5 feet away.
Oh, 5 feet away.
And I'm
too.
shooting him.
Or are there any enemies within 5 feet of him?
Nope.
Oh, okay, then I can't redirect. Never mind.
Shooting him again, but without
So stuff as
Okay.
the one
Now my 3 attacks are color.
that Mr. Cedar tried to attack is going to roll. He got a 27 and a 22, Cedar, against your bear's AC.
That will
27 and 22.
that will hit me. Wait, you said how much?
27 and 22.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll be.
No, these
it'll
ones
be
you have to buy.
Great.
Like, just these are what you. Yeah, you just
See
have
you.
to sell.
I just have to make
These
a
are
con
cartridges.
check.
These are
I was saying, are the cartridges refillable?
As your bear? Oh, to maintain.
Yeah.
It might be if you're like
So you get 5, 10,
I mean,
15,
you like to chew the
20
bottom.
damage from the first hit.
20
So your
damage.
10
I
or your concentration check would be DC
You might be
10.
able to.
See how bad that looks.
I don't
I
explode,
actually
you know.
I doubt it.
You never know. Like, you know,
Yep.
Yeah, I just love the bait
ooh,
and blister.
that's more.
Because whether the arrow like
Gives
goes
you
off the
explosive
lightning
fire.
bolt
24, 30, 33. So your
To hit?
no, David.
Okay.
On you, bear.
On me, bear. Yes.
And
You
then
bear.
your
And
DC
bear.
would be 16.
Okay. So, question then.
Yeah.
So this is on top of the 10 that I already
The
used.
20 you just did. Yeah. When they manage to land 2 hits, they're really.
It's gonna make him roll a higher than 10 Constitution
It
saving
is.
throw.
No blow.
Constitution.
DC 16.
Constitution.
A bear.
Nice. Love it.
Bam, 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 bam.
Maintain that concentration. Got a lot less bear hit points though.
It just spoke! He said his first bear words!
Does a 21 hit your other elk?
21, yeah, it does.
Oh no,
Elks
the
are getting
basic
beaten.
drow hit an elk and does, oh my god, 5 piercing damage with his little short sword. Little basic elk has been like dancing around with this with this elk. Just kind of pricks it under the jaw a little bit. He's not going to do so great.
Poor kid.
I'm calling PETA.
Okay, so
the figure in black is...
And you said 33 was how much they did to me that last time? Sorry.
53 total.
Okay, 53 total. Okay, thank you.
Over 2 attacks.
You ain't
Yes.
dead, right?
No.
So
Yeah.
when the animal dies, Cedar reverts back to his original self.
Oh, yeah.
And then the hit points.
He is going, let's see, so this creature here is going to disengage and step back from these creatures. So he's going to step into this square that has Meph here. So he's going to step back a square.
Now that he's standing up and moving around.
I was about to hit him,
what
I
does he
realized
look
it was friendly.
How do you know he's friendly?
He hasn't hit me yet.
He doesn't attack us.
Yeah.
That's true. He seems to be just backing away from the drow. And we're back at the top of the round with Farro Evenwood.
I'm gonna eviscerate the captain. I'm gonna destroy the morale of these little bastards.
Yeah.
So wait, sorry, how much damage did the elk take? Did you say?
Oh, it was 5.
Ooh, that's
And it was the one that took the most damage first.
The one that took the
right.
most damage, he took, someone that had taken a shit ton took 5 more.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
So, my rolls are going to be 13, 17, 19, and 23.
Okay.
Which one's it?
Oh.
You're so used to it.
Attention.
So used to having a hit.
He has an AC of 16.
16?
Yes.
3 of them hit. First one will be sneak attack.
Sneak up on him.
Because he's flamed. Is he? No, he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
Yes, and joy.
Double flank.
Yeah.
I do keep forgetting.
How big of a sneak we talking here?
It's a big
A
sneak.
good sneak.
Good snack.
37.
Sneak.
37
That's a lot of damage against the captain.
That's just the first attack.
Oh.
The other 2.
That's a lot.
Well, the first attack kills him.
Good.
Oh, okay, well, that
You like to redirect
What
your
was this?
I will.
Oh, that's my haste.
Yeah.
I will redirect
Did
my
you drop your
attack.
haste?
Shit.
It's done.
I pick up my haste.
How many rounds has it been?
I'll redirect it to.
Has it been less than 10 rounds? So.
Probably.
Yeah, so it's still
Each
on.
one. Forearms.
Hey.
The forearms one. Cool. Fire away.
Wait, what?
39 damage.
Wait, Farrow's going again?
That was only one attack that killed it.
That was a sneak
Oh,
attack.
this
You
is
rolled
still
4
top of the
hits
round?
and then-
Holy shit. Alright.
Cool. Sorry, 34.
That kills it. It's
The other one?
Which
Yeah,
one?
this one. It was the basic
Nice.
weak drow from earlier.
Get out of here.
Pick them off one by one.
What does the black creature look like now that it's up and standing and moving around?
Oh, yeah.
It just looks like a humanoid creature full of like almost made of soot. And like soot and shadow sort of form is rippling a little bit.
I don't think that thing should be allowed to leave.
May
You
I
shouldn't be allowed to
investigate
what?
what it is?
To
Do I know
leave.
what it is?
You already attacked,
Yes.
unfortunately. So on a
My
possibly
thing is
future
that
turn.
it has an
could.
active cost though.
Good.
Ghost, finish it.
Doesn't mean it's really bad for everything if it leaves the room.
Yeah, we're not gonna have it though.
Ghost.
Alright.
It is your
I'm going to use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark to this guy.
Okay.
And I'll shoot it twice.
Okay.
15 to hit.
That hits. No, that does not hit. Sorry.
Oh, it does not hit. And then a 30.
No, doesn't.
The 30, yeah.
A 30 does
AC
not
is
hit.
31.
Oh man.
No, unfortunately.
Alright.
Wait, did you say 15 was the first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then that does hit. That's his
Ooh.
AC. I thought it was 60. My apologies.
That sort of changed things a little bit. 19, 25, 26. That's 28 force damage.
That one does.
Bye.
Nice.
Picking off just the boys.
Just picking off. You pick the strongest ones easily enough. And yeah.
There's like 3 left. No.
Green.
Wait.
Yeah, there's 3 left.
Is that it for your turn?
1,
Two.
2.
Well,
3.
This guy here.
Oh yeah, that's true. I can't see him because he's so tiny.
So
Hiding
it's
behind
1,
the
2, 3.
And 4 with the one in
As
the
soon as she
back.
dies, can we like get a robe?
Oh yes.
And then just have someone to be like royalty.
I got royalty.
Is that it for your turn, Ghost?
Yeah.
Cool. Mephistopheles,
Oh hi, yes.
your turn.
I'm gonna move around the soot guy, and I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Swing your swords.
Swinging my sword.
Swinging it back and forth.
Guys, I don't know about that guy.
I want my sword back and forth.
Oh, that's a
Keep an eye out
12.
for him.
That doesn't hit.
Yeah, but for
Alright.
right
You sort
now he's
of
fighting
swing
with
your
us.
thunderous divine blow, and it just sails right over this guy's head.
All right. Second.
Sort of
attack.
like-
Oh, you want? I see what you want.
Second
You're-
attack.
You're here.
I ain't stopping the soot,
13.
man.
Okay.
That hits.
No, that does not.
I can just send an elf to.
Third attack.
Alright. Your time to charge.
18.
Hey, plus 7.
That hits.
All right, that's a 13 damage,
Okay.
and then bonus attack with the butt of my weapon.
Oh yeah.
It's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
You remove it from the face of the planet with a quick slice, sort of holding onto its head like, ha, ha, and then just right off its head.
I was like,
falls off.
Damn it.
Yeah.
And
And like,
then-
oh, now I'm definitely taking this guy's head off.
Yeah.
And then with the last one, since I've reach, we hit the goblet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, get him 10 feet.
Yeah, 10 feet reach. Oh, that's a not hit.
Oh,
That's a 10.
that is not enough.
No, and this
All
okay,
right.
I rolled almost snake eyes, so.
Daryl. E-money.
Down. Bring the heat.
See, I collect all my dice now, so it's like-
Actually, I think they're yeah, or pre-organized your own.
I am going to use my movement
We get to it. So.
and my action to go 5, 10, 15,
Hi,
20,
Daryl.
25, by
Bye,
Daryl, 30, 35.
Daryl's coming in.
5,
New
10,
players
15,
entered the
20,
fight.
25,
A new
35, 40,
Hear me and
45,
obey.
50. I just want to get over there.
Okay.
That'll be my
Hey, what up, man?
Oh shit, what up? It's
Joy,
your boy.
it is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to. This is the only guy alive, right?
There's two goblins.
2 gobos. Alright. Well, then I'm gonna. Whoops, that's not me. I'm gonna just scooch through here and swing at that guy.
Cool.
Swing your thing.
That's 13 plus 12. I'm assuming that's hits.
Yes.
Let me just do 2 and roll that. Okay, that's worse. 3. So that's plus 8. That's 11 plus 5, so 16.
That is enough to kill it.
All right.
It had 8 hit points.
That's what I assumed. All right, then I'm gonna smooch around Meph here. Oops, and get to this guy. I think I still have haste stuff, and I'll just unload the rest of my attacks into him.
Just just 2 methed up paladins.
Seriously, 22 and 16.
Those hit.
And it's dead. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, might be.
You can roll 2 critical ones.
And
I imagine
he did.
probably.
That was their. I think. Unless that
Oh,
was
God,
the other
he's
guy.
ready.
Or I was gonna say this was the dude that took the big old fucking.
Yeah, he really did.
9,
Yeah,
3,
he's looking hard.
Yeah, the critical.
8. So that's
From,
21.
Actually, no, there was one there that died that took those.
Yeah, that was that guy. Yeah.
So this actually guys
Hey.
actually hasn't
Oh
gotten
wait,
hit.
hold on. No, there's 2
I
in
don't know
there.
why, but I hate rolling.
I think he got
I
hit
never
once,
fucking
but-
roll.
That's
words.
28 plus.
But-
It hasn't been the subject of
So that's
If they were-
30,
except for-
23 on that guy.
Cool.
Except for
For
my
my
left.
last 2 hits.
He is
You're the farm, that's
still
I
alive.
know.
Oh.
I guess
Extremely
that's
bloody.
Very rare.
Yeah.
to use it, that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That I always.
I guess I'll
my
use-
turn.
I'm saying when I used to the
I
list.
in Sylvan I instruct. I tell the elk over here, go guard the door, and then I tell this one to attack this man. So he does that. Ooh yeah, that'll hit.
Oh yeah.
Stomp on
Wow,
your
wow.
hooves.
What's the soot guy doing?
That's working.
Nothing.
Sooty,
He's
just
just
walk-
standing.
Like
Just looking at us whomping out things?
Yep.
Army and just go.
Yeah.
That's 22 damage onto this bad boy.
He had 19 hit points left. So how do you want to do it?
Nice. Yeah. So I after I tell this one to guard the door, I turn to this guy and I just say, "Kill him already." We've been waiting for so long. And then he just raises up and just pounds him and like
watermelon squeeze.
Basically imprints his hoof into the chest in the ground.
Breaking ribs.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right.
Are we out?
And then with it being Cedar's turn, I'm gonna use Entangle upon this man.
Why? Cool. He hasn't done anything. It's like a 10-foot square, right?
Just in case.
Yeah. Hang on. I have to.
Are we under initiative?
Yes, we will be after Cedar completes his action.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Creature. Yeah. 20-foot square from a point within range. So yeah, I'm gonna put it on a point centered on him, admittedly. So that's technically Daryl, Meph, Joy, and myself.
I think it's all.
I'll roll my saving throw.
Yeah, it's just all creatures.
Okay.
All right.
The queen as well, or no?
Yeah, actually.
What stat is it?
She would. It's a strength check against 17 DC.
So it's a saving throw.
I have to roll a 19.
Yes.
I don't.
Save, yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Wait, Daryl, did you add?
I matched it. So
did you add the +6 from his aura thing?
No. Yeah, I succeeded.
I succeeded, so.
We all succeeded.
I succeeded. I got a 20.
Except the 2.
So, yeah.
Cool. So you cast the spell and a small rain cloud forms over a square in the dungeon, and just grass, weeds, and plants begin to sprout up and take hold of the people in that square, or in that little box. And the man made of what seems to be like moving soot and shadow just
goes right through.
Sort of, he's clearly corporeal, and it sort of stretches at these vines and breaks them. And you can kind of see that the vine's position doesn't really tie out with the position of him. It's almost like the vines are hitting something before the shape of his arm, or like an inch or two away.
So
from
he's
his
even
arm.
more swole than we can imagine.
Oh fuck.
So in undercommon, like, who are you?
Well, can I do something right now?
Yeah.
I would like to search her body for her materials bag.
She's got some really weird materials.
Yeah, no, I want to make sure when she wakes up she can't cast spells that she needs materials for.
Nice.
Smart.
Not a bad idea.
Tie her up, maybe?
Should I invest in digitation?
Yes. Prestidigitation.
16.
With a 16, you sort of slowly pad through her possessions. One possession being a rod with sort of a black smoking tip, sort of curves up towards as a rod that she'd used to stab at other people with. And the black smoke seems to be like.
I'll identify that later.
Coming out of it, yeah.
Black smoke rod.
Yeah.
That's what I call my penis.
I'm going to take 1 psychic damage for that terrible joke.
So wait, was he restrained by the thing or not?
No, he sort of pulls free from it quite easily, it seems.
But do I get her
Ghost,
back?
help me tie her up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he says, "Who are you?" Sort of echo, a bigger voice than his.
Who are you?
I don't know. That's none of your concern.
Okay, well, a lady just killed a bunch of people to get to you and do something. I don't know. So you can either be helpful or.
He seemed pretty scared till we showed up.
Obviously, I was.
Sean Connery at the time.
Yeah. Obviously, I was outnumbered completely. Sorry, sort of settling into the accent here. I was outnumbered. It's a little tough to fight back in that kind of situation. You guys really came along in time.
Are you a wanted man or a prisoner of this jail?
No shit.
Fair.
No shit.
I'm gonna tie up the queen
Okay.
and cut off one of her hands.
What?
What?
Hold your hands.
Come on, man.
Jesus. We'll save the torturing for later.
Yeah.
No.
I mean,
Let's just get through.
Yeah,
we can start sawing off her hand, sure.
So she doesn't cast.
Will she start bleeding out?
Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna count.
Yeah, I need to be able to heal. Yeah, no.
Can I
keep it
break
around.
her hand?
Oh, we are the we are called the Todd Squad, if you will.
The Todd Squad. Why?
The Todd Squad.
Why are you calling yourselves that?
Long running inside.
Because your mama.
It's a that's the name of our adventuring
We're
company.
pretty
You need a name to get by in this modern world to be recognized as a brand.
Obviously, but there's like 7 of you.
Well, yeah, that is a squad.
It stands for the Order of Doing Damage.
Wait! Hold on! Wow!
Okay.
That works actually!
That's some codename Kids Next Door shit.
The Order of Doing Damage Squad.
He just created the fucking meaning for it!
Oh god.
Jeez. Oh boy.
That was on the spot.
Yes.
I'll take it.
I mean, we do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's true. We really do.
We do a lot of damage.
Yes, but that is who we are, and we came. Initially, we were seeking an orc by the name of Thog, but considering that you don't even know who you are, I can't imagine that you know who he is.
Well, I know perfectly well who I am.
What?
I just haven't told you.
Who are you?
Again, none of your concern.
You thug.
Dogs.
Wait, here. Here.
Yes.
I would like to insight check Sean Connery.
Okay.
I mean, we did save you from a horrible fate, so I believe the least you can do is provide us some information about yourself.
I rolled a 16.
Plus.
That was 8 plus 8.
Oh. On your, I'm sorry, what?
Insight.
Insight.
So as Mephistopheles is quizzing him further, you sort of watch, but
He seemed to react a little bit when I said thought.
I mean, it's a completely featureless, sort of human-shaped. It's almost like a cardboard cutout of a person. It's just sort of like
just void.
Yeah.
So I can't tell if their skin turns pink when I embarrass them.
I like to persuade the man.
Yes. Persuasion check, please.
Oh god.
Actually, use this one. That's a 16.
All right. Yeah, so, that's a fair point. The name's
Conshonery.
The name's Tiberius. I find myself in this prison, and I'm not entirely sure why.
You don't know why the drow are after you?
No. I'd like.
Yeah,
can
I would
I
like to
insight
insight-
check the fact that whether or not he knows why he's supposed to be in here?
I will also insight.
Yeah.
I've heard
If
that you
it's
don't
too
believe
soon,
it.
if it's too soon for the other one, I'm okay with that.
I would.
Those of you who haven't tried yet can try.
Okay,
I'll try it.
That's fair.
That is a 17.
24.
Nice.
24. Hey.
Jesus Christ.
You see through the void, and the void looks back at you.
Six, also a
The
24.
boy is scared.
You'll say Farro. It's obvious he's being evasive and he's hiding something.
I mean,
Can I try to figure out what's going on with this form? Like you're saying he's incorporeal?
Not incorporeal so much as
his size doesn't match his form, or his form doesn't match his size.
yeah. There's
What-
that sort of
Can
like
I-
a little bigger.
Does it
obviously.
Oh, yeah.
Does it
Okay.
smell of illusion magic?
1 second.
Nobody's tried on any detect magic in.
I'm gonna-
abilities.
But can I just look and see? Like
I'll
maybe
do it.
perception check?
I'll do it. I'll detect magic. It's my last first level.
Also, after that, I want to smell him out.
Oh, okay.
Divine sense.
Actually, you know what? No. We're gonna sit here for 10 No. I'm gonna cast it first level spell. Fuck. Okay, we're in it now, guys.
Shit, man.
Yep.
So the detect magic shows an enormous weave of illusion magic stretching up 10 feet tall, 20, 30 feet wide, sort of centered all in this in a tightly packed.
I start backing
web of
up with
illusion
my
magic.
eyes wide.
What's wrong, Daryl?
I was gonna speak as Sean Connery for a second. I was gonna say he's a big one, fella. Daryl. He's a big one. Daryl, he's a big one, fellas. I wish I was Sean Connery now. Can I use thaumaturgy to change my voice to Sean Connery? Okay.
Nice.
She's a big one.
Big one. She's a big one, fellas.
Criminal to criminal, we're transparent. I'm not gonna force you to answer anything, but we'll be open with you. You're open with us.
Yeah. How did you get this dust or
this is really actually
that's surrounding you?
It's an illusion. He's hiding his form on purpose.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It's a very big
The one
room.
who sounds like me is correct.
A very small form for a very big room.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
It's a very small form for a very big room.
Yes, it is.
So, if you don't mind us, we're just trying to get a grasp of the situation. If you don't mind telling us, what are you?
You know, that's a very good question, considering I look like this.
Well, we know you look like that, but we know you're something else.
Yes, I am disguising my true form because I don't really care to have it seen too much.
There's really no one alive.
There's no one
in
here
this room.
alive. So.
You're all alive, aren't you?
I'm getting over to the lady, and I am ready to see if she's showing any signs of like waking up or stirring.
She's tied up. So
She's tied up, and I took her materials back, but I'm gonna take a piece of fabric and put something in her mouth and like clog it, like open mouth, and then tie it around the back so that she can't do any verbal shit.
Sorry, just wondering because it's 4:30 now. Because Nick said he needs to go home.
Oh, sorry.
I was just wondering if I don't know if I should just like bring him home and then come back, or like just pack up my shit and leave.
Yeah, you guys.
Up to you. I'll tell you what. Sort of introduce yourself to this guy. We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
And continue the interrogation.